Look at this anime stream animation that Miss Megan made. Isn't that adorable? I absolutely love it. Figured it out. Got it in here before the stream started. I love it. I figured it out, y'all. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you guys are pumped. All right, let's watch this real quick because it's beautiful. All right, cool. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody is having fun. It's Friday. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, so before I bring in Mr. D-Max and Miss Maggot, I want to introduce two lovely people here that are sitting next to me. One of them you guys have met before. Say hello to me.
Oh, hello.
Say hi.
What's going on?
Yeah, you guys met Timmy like a couple weeks ago. When we did a random stream and talked nothing but D&D. That was him. He is back. I didn't scare him off. I don't know why I would, but yeah. Anyway, and then we have another specialist guest, my wifey. Hi. Oh, am I muffled? Okay, hold on. Do I? Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. Weird.
Why we do that sound check?
I know. Well, I moved the mic and I had to unplug it and replug it. That's why. Part of it.
Kelly, get over.
That's right. Is that better, guys? I swear, OBS hates me sometimes. See if that's any better. Ugh, we're gonna do introductions again. Sorry, guys.
One in the chat if you can hear us.
Yeah,
Two in the
right?
chat if you understand how this works.
They understand. They know. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's what I did. At least I thought I did. Anyway, hold on. Let me see. There we go. Okay, yay! Here I come, loud and clear. Okay, here we go again with the intros. My bad. Apparently, the input for the audio was all screwy. I don't know what happened, but anyway, we're gonna do intros one more time. So here we go. All right, one more time. Say hello, Timmy.
Oh, hello. I'm Tim. I was on the D&D cast. Thank you for the 2 in the chat.
And a 12. We got a 12. And a 20.
127.
And a 20. Okay. And then, last but not least, we have another very special guest here with us. Say hello, wifey.
Hi.
It's my wifey, Kelly. She is here with us today, too. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm very, very excited to do this. I can hear our Ghostbuster KHuck in the voices in my head. Okay, good to know, Pidgey. Thank you.
I don't know where the Ghostbusters come from, but the voices in your head are friendly. So.
Yeah, okay, hold on.
Here right now.
Yeah, the Ghostbuster ain't here. Not yet, anyway.
He's not here.
Yeah, the Ghostbuster ain't here tonight. Anyway, so D-Max is safe. Okay. Anyway, so here, let me join these lovely people here. Give me a second. Hello, you two.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, my dear. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, you know what? Let me turn your volume up just a little bit because I can barely hear you.
Did I hear that there was going to be Ghostbusters? I don't.
No, there's no Ghostbusters.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. Jesus.
All of Ghostbusters are down the street.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I was, yeah, I was getting a little scared. I don't know. I don't really, you know, I try not to.
A full form spectral entity.
Yeah, well, you know,
the
I
problem?
treat them like I treat them like the fuzz, you know, whenever they show up, I just like to get out of Dodge, you know. I don't like to
You're
confirm
just
nor deny.
consuming mass amounts of random whatevers at a fancy hotel, and then just
Oh, that has never been confirmed. This is getting off on the wrong foot already. I never confirmed that. I've never even addressed that, you know. And the fact that you're bringing this up, like springing this on me last minute, on like at the beginning of the street, it doesn't bode well for the rest of the experience. So now I'm a little bit concerned,
Look,
you know, because
if you can't deal
Well,
with
be
these
prepared for that.
simple accusations,
Yeah.
oh my god.
you're never gonna be able to run for office, sir.
I'm sorry. I don't know if
well.
that's to me before, but
No, they
it's
haven't.
pretty standard.
No.
Like,
You know, it's funny that you say that because because KHuck is going to be voting for me, neutral party. So you know, I mean,
Well, yeah, I already did. Oh, good
Yeah,
lord.
so there you go.
Anyway. Yes.
Anywho.
So how are you two today?
I'm doing good.
Sick.
Oh yeah, Maggot, are you sick? You're not feeling too well. You've got like a weird throat chungus.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I just wanted to say throat chungus.
KHuck, I sent you something, and you should pull it up.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up here. Oh.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
So I was just at this. Hold on, I'll share my screen with you two in a minute. Hold on.
Ruh-roh.
Hold on. Give me a second here. Gosh dang it, Maggot. Hold on, give me a second
Yeah.
here.
I thought people would like to know.
True. That is true. That is true. You're not wrong. Hold on. Hold on, give me a second. There it is. Okay. So this is apparently DMAX right now.
I'm
Can't
waiting to.
confirm.
Oh wait.
Yes,
Oh,
that
you
is
got a
indeed
thing.
There you go.
Oh my. Oh, stop! Why is everybody? This isn't even the first call I've been in today where somebody's referenced me being in a jar. This is not even fair.
Okay.
Listen, it's not. I thought that I could leave jars, but apparently I
A
can't.
guy named Kevin in a cup.
we were.
They were gonna. Did you guys hear that? They were gonna stick a random guy named Kevin in a cup.
Well, I mean that's reasonable
Wildly
because
fitting.
Kevin's belong in cups.
Kevin's
Yeah,
belong
it
in
makes
cups.
sense. Yeah, it makes sense. You know.
Oh
Have a
man,
cup.
we're off to a rocket start, aren't we?
Listen, I resemble this remark. All right, this whole in the jar thing.
Yeah.
You definitely resemble this. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Currently,
Wait, I
yes.
resent it. Damn it.
You were so-
Got me again.
Yes, we did.
Mhm.
Alrighty. So
Anyway,
so yeah, I just figured that we would just start off with like introductory stuff, you know, and all that, and just how we
Okay.
got into like animes and stuff like that. Obviously, what did you think of the animation, D-Max?
oh, it's so great. Yeah, I saw it a little earlier because Maggot Chan over here sent it to me, and she did a great job. I love all of her stuff. I'm like totally impressed by it. And then I always pay her compliments, and then she goes, "Ugh."
Yeah. Shut up.
Don't worry, she does the same thing to me.
Exactly. It's just
Yeah.
her vibe.
Um,
But it was great.
yeah, I really liked it, and I figured it out how to put it on the opening right before we started. I was so happy.
Yeah, good.
So,
That's great.
So yeah, no, I just figured, like I said, we could just start off with like, you know, how we got into anime, and then maybe later on we can do the anime tier list, which I have pulled up too. We can do that here in a little bit if we want to, but
Okay.
you know, I just figured that we would just start off with that, you know, and just go from there, and then we can,
Well, you know what?
react to some stuff too.
Maybe let me try to like bridge the gap here, right? Because you've got your IRL friends who probably aren't as like well situated or maybe understanding of like the group that we're a part of, right? Like the commentary community, whatever. So it's worth stating, like, there's a lot of people in commentary for whatever reason. There's like a weird kind of divide. There's a lot of people in commentary that watch anime, but they're sort of like closeted, I think, or they don't, or they, you know, maybe they've watched more anime, but then they say like, oh, I'm only into like the basic things to try to shirk off like allegations against pretty much some degenerate stuff because that's the way that they view anime. But the reality is, I've lived my whole life, you know, watching anime.
Max, plunge them immediately into the dark side of commentary.
I'm just saying that's the reality. So I'm just saying that's where we're coming from, is that like we get to live like run free, fancy free, and just like frolic in the forest of like, yay, anime, we can talk about it. You know, I don't know, because it's like,
anyways.
Well, yeah, but like I don't know, it's like a special occasion, so it feels like even more freeing. All right, Kaizoku Oni Odira Naru. I want to be pirate captain, king, whatever. Say what?
Like just in general about how anime is viewed and why it is viewed that way, and by whom. And I was hoping that this conversation would come up, and you just brought it like straight out the gate.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a big. Honestly, it's like kind of. I feel like the elephant in the room, and I just, why not? Because like the thing is, you're absolutely right. There is a weird stigma I think that anime has as a medium that a lot of other things don't really have.
I'm really glad you called it a medium too.
It is. It's its own media because it's very much like cartoons, or it's its own thing. It's like it's separate. It is a cartoon thing, right? Like cartoons are just animations. But
I generally explain it to people is people who say I don't like anime generally mean it as though they perceive anime as a genre, but it's not a genre. It's a medium. It's like
yes.
It's like saying movies or music. It's just a very broad category of a type of medium to express a thing. And
it's hard because
the story.
Yeah, not to get like too esoteric too fast, but like it is kind of interesting because like anime is like I agree with you, it is more of a medium than it is a genre. But if you're looking at it like if you're somebody who isn't like who doesn't understand the medium, it can look like a genre because it has a lot of like tropes, like things in it that like would normally signify like, oh, this is like a genre, this is like, oh, science fiction or something. It's like there's a lot of like shared things, and the reality of that is just it's a different culture. It's based upon the ideas of like more Western sort of Eastern sort of tendencies, I guess. So anyway,
these repeated tropes can make it look like a genre to people who have grown up watching things like movies and don't differentiate movies from movie tropes or plays from play tropes, or like if you grow up seeing it all the time, you don't necessarily differentiate the tropes from the medium. But when you see something new and you see the same things over and over again in tropes, you will start to think that thing is just that's what it is.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
so
like literally earlier today, I was out with a friend and I was talking to her about the fact that I was going to be talking on a podcast about anime later, and she has a daughter. She's just graduated high school, going to college, and she's like, oh, she watches a lot of anime. And I was telling her I was about to talk about anime, and she goes, well, that seems boring. And I was like, no. I was like, it's literally a different type of medium. Like, it's literally like a show, like anything else, if you will. Like, but it's just a different way of expressing it, other than just like with people in live action, if you will. Like, it's just expressing a different type of storyline where you can actually get into different types of avenues that you necessarily would have a harder time getting into if you were doing it with different types of medium. And so like we kind of got in that like conversation a bit, which was interesting to me just talking to her about it, because I haven't watched an extremely large amount of different types of anime, but the different types that I like, I really, really like and I get into. But it's interesting talking to people that have never watched it before at all.
It's weird, right? Like there's no other like medium like that where you have people who are so, like, no, I was going to say like books maybe, but books are just like because people are lazy. They don't want to read it, you know? Whereas like anime is like specifically, they're like, that cringes me out.
Say like, I don't like plays. Or they'll broadly say, I don't like
yes.
music.
Oh, that's true. No, you're right. Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, you're right. That is accurate. Yeah, but it's weird, right? Because it is sort of like shutting people off. Like, yeah, that is such a good way to put it. Because when people say like, oh, I don't like plays or I don't watch musicals or something like that, it's like it's like, sure, maybe I can understand why you may not like it. Like a musical is a good example of this. Like, you may not like the sing-songy sort of like, theatrical sort of like it has to be very big in order to make it sell to the back row kind of a thing. But like that's the reality of what the medium needs to be, and so you just have to accept that.
Specifically musicals, I can explain so I do broadly say things like I don't like musicals. And I can explain why I broadly don't like musicals, and it's because it's the method of storytelling, it's the particular medium style that I don't like. But that's not to say that there aren't musicals that I don't enjoy. Like I do enjoy, like Sweeney Todd, because it was like I didn't appreciate the method, but I appreciated the story. And then Hadestown, which I've sent to Katie. is also a really good musical. But I appreciated the person who wrote that music in addition. So one, it was a good story, and two, I appreciated the music. So I'm not. That's saying I don't like musicals isn't to say that all musicals are bad. There are a few that I can look at and go, okay, that was good. But as a genre, not as a genre, as a medium, I'm not super huge into it, and I can see people being like that with anime or really anything. Like I've heard people say, I don't like music, and while that sounds weird to a lot of people, there are occasionally people that I've met that are just like, no, I don't listen to anything.
Yeah, my mom hates music. It's so weird.
Right.
That's weird.
It's a very
strange
small
to me.
percentage of people that just plainly don't like music.
Well, since you were kind of talking about it this way, the way that I describe, because I know a few people in my life who just could not get into anime, and there was somebody kind of recently that confirmed my suspicion, but my suspicion has always been with anime that it just takes one. If you find one good one, all of the rest of them will become a lot more easier for you to consume.
You have to find that good introductory anime, and there is no single introductory anime that
it's whatever for you. Yeah.
There are
it's
some
true.
that have bigger overlaps. Like I think
this is
a big one.
Yes. I think that this is actually where a lot of people go wrong with anime too, because people who are trying to get into anime will often ask a normal question, which is like, where should I start? And the thing is that a lot of anime fans are either too in the weeds or too specific in their niche for what it is. And so they might recommend something like a good example of this is like when people recommend as a first anime, My Hero Academia. I enjoy My Hero Academia for what it is, but it is not to me, it's not an introductory anime because it's so based on the tropes. You have to understand what anime is first in order to get what that is trying to do. It's like introductory anime is One Punch Man. It's the same thing. It's like you're not going to get it.
Okay. One Punch Man. If you give One Punch Man to someone as their first anime, it's like giving them My Hero Academia on steroids. Because the entire point of One Punch Man is to make fun of anime tropes and to make fun of superhero tropes. And if you hand that anime to someone who doesn't watch superhero movies and doesn't watch anime, they're not going to understand anything that's happening or why it's funny.
Yeah. So on this note, though, I am curious for the panel. We can start with KHuck and then go down the list. What is the anime that if somebody comes to you and asks you, I want to get into anime, what anime should I start with? What is the anime you choose for them?
Oh, Lord. That's a good question. Well, for me personally, because I started off with I'd have to say it would be Cowboy Bebop. But because that was my first introduction
to
anime. But truthfully, if I were to now that I've been introduced to all these other ones, and from here on out, thanks to Mr. Tim over here, I would probably say to give Reincarnated as a Slime a chance.
Yeah, God, that's a good one.
Really, really good, and that one really surprised me. That one was super good. Or what was the other one that we were watching a couple weeks ago that you and Huck finished?
Mashal?
Mashal, yes. The other one, another good one is Mashal. I would tell them about that one.
I probably wouldn't do Mashal because Mashal is very much like One Punch Man, where it makes fun of certain tropes. If I run into someone who doesn't like anime but they do like Harry Potter and they can take a joke, then maybe I'd introduce them to Mashal.
True.
Because it makes fun of Harry Potter a lot.
Oh, okay. I actually haven't heard of it yet. That's See, that's the other thing with anime is that there's so many out there constantly.
Mashal's really good. If you like One Punch Man or you like Harry Potter or you like both, then definitely give Mashal a shot.
All right. Yeah, cool.
It's really good. But yeah, that would be, my... But again, I'm still getting... I've said this before. I'm still somewhat new, quote unquote, to anime itself. Even though I've been watching it off and on for a while, I don't watch it on a consistent basis like what some other people do on, whatever. That's not always my go-to, is anime.
Yeah.
But now that my world, if you will, has been opened up to it a little bit more, I'm not objective to it as much as I would be before. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
I'm more open to it to, watching something and seeing how it goes, and then
You're in the early to mid range. Yeah.
and then. But I would also, but another good one, maybe to start off with, and you guys can agree or disagree with me, but I liked it, was Dr. Stone.
That's a good one. Actually, yeah, I could see that being a pretty good introductory anime. Because I
could too. Like if you got someone who's like super into, God, what's it called? The show that with the nerdy peoples.
Big Bang, Big Bang Theory or something.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, Big Bang.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you got someone who's really into Big Bang Theory and they ask you for a first anime, Dr. Stone might be a direction I'd send them.
I just want to see Dr. Stone now just turn around to the camera and be like, Bazinga! Like, I think that would be just wonderful. Whenever I am asked what anime I believe somebody should get into, I actually I go the other direction with this, where I want to shock the person. I want to show them something like so outlandish and so ridiculous that like every other anime will seem very mild in comparison. So
I love that.
So you introduce everyone to High School DxD first.
No. I recommend Fooly Cooly first.
What do you recommend first? I'm sorry.
Fooly Cooly.
Fooly Cooly?
Okay, yeah, Fooly Cooly, FLCL, yeah.
FLCL.
Season 1 or season 2? Well, I asked.
Oh
like, it's a
God!
real
Well,
question.
season
It's
one.
Season 1.
Season 1, yeah. Season 1.
Yeah,
I've heard
Fooly
that one before.
Fooly Cooly. I don't even view that as fully all the way over. Like Fooly Cooly is still somewhat normal because anime as a medium.
Oh
is
yeah,
psychotic.
no, I agree. I'm not saying it's like the most my thing is because there's the things that happen, it's the most quintessential anime to me. Like it's not the best or even my favorite. It's
So, like,
very
when
good.
when you think anime, you think Fooly Cooly.
Yeah, it's because because what they do what I really love that they did in that is that they played around with like the whole idea of like the manga panels and stuff. Like there's certain scenes where they do that and it's very artsy. It's very like, I mean, I don't want to gloss over that. It's artsy as hell. Like this thing looks like it's professional. Like it's like it's incredible. Like it's an incredible anime.
And actually, Fooly Cooly is very deep down into one of the main reasons why I appreciate anime as a medium, and it's because anime that can be basically philosophy as
Yes.
moving pictures.
Yeah.
Which is what Fooly Cooly is. Is very interesting.
On its surface, it seems like ridiculous, over the top,
Right.
and just like perverted, which is what the name of the thing is, literally.
Yeah.
It's like Fooly Cooly basically means like doing perverted things. I think it means something maybe more specific than that, but I don't think we need to get into it.
No.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's just it's a quintessential. It's like when. I guess the reason why I recommend it to people is because when other people think of what anime is, I think that they're thinking of Fooly Cooly, to be honest. I think, and so I'm just like, here it is. Like, see it for yourself. Like, you judge it. If you can make it through this, you can make it through anything. You know what I mean?
So-
It may not be like the one that like they like grips them, but after that, they'll be able to sit through anything.
So, when I understand where you're coming from, but when I think of anime, like generic anime that pops into my head when I think the word anime is Cowboy Bebop. And
It's a good one too. I think that might be a better pick, to be honest, because it's just it's more consumable. Like there's more
I'm not
there.
even 100% sure that it's always the right pick. Like if someone really liked Firefly, it's the obvious
Yes.
pick.
Oh, it's obvious. Yeah, do that. 100%.
Or if someone likes westerns, or someone just likes jazz,
Noir. Yeah.
There's a lot of different genres that you can talk to someone, figure out that they like, and then introduce Cowboy Bebop as their first anime.
That is why it's my favorite, though.
Yeah.
It's because literally no matter what your pull is to pull, like it really dabbles in a lot of different areas to like kind of hook you.
Yeah, that's true. But the first couple episodes are a little slow. So if you're talking to someone and they need something that'll like hit them real hard, real fast, Bebop's not where I'd send them first.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And actually, I've actually had that problem before when I have recommended Cowboy Bebop before. Is
Yeah.
they go like, I don't really see what's in this, and the saving grace of it is that it's only one season, so you get to say that to people. It's like, well, it's only one season, so like
Right.
if you can't make it past like episode 5, I would say you probably don't
And
need to
that's
watch the rest of
that's
it.
one of
But
the weird.
5 is like
Yeah, that's
the
one.
freaking
no, I love it.
best.
That's
No,
one,
no,
that's
I'm
one
not
of the
saying they
weird
shouldn't.
Things is
They
episode
should, but
5 is really what catches a lot of people.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
the problem is, even if you use like my general rule, which is watch the first 3 episodes, and if you're not caught, don't bother. Bebop, I don't think would pass that test for a lot of people.
Well, it's still
But
building at that point.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is if you're not interested in the build up by episode 3 for a lot of anime, you can just skip it. You can just skip the whole thing. Bebop,
it's
you
really
get to episode 5.
Agreed.
not to like change subject or go in a different weird direction, but I was listening to an anime YouTuber who I really love, and he was talking about the One Piece live action, and he had mentioned in passing that it's really sad that we have to look back at the at what Cowboy Bebop live action kind of could have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's sad that like that's now kind of gonna be left in the doldrums with all of the other really bad live action adaptations. It's basically like a Dragon Ball Evolution.
When I
it's
heard
terrible.
all the initial rumors about the Cowboy Bebop live action back in like fucking 2006.
Yeah.
Like when I was hearing rumors about it back then, I was super stoked. And,
Yeah.
here
Oh,
we are
everybody.
All these years later, and we actually have it, and
All you needed to see was Keanu Reeves dressed up as Spike, and that's all
that was
that's
the
all it
original
takes.
Rumor that I heard way back when.
Yeah. And I hear that actually was a thing that was proposed to him, and I guess he was okay with it or down with it or whatever, but it just never really it just
Keanu
didn't
Reeves
fall
seems
through
like
in the
he'd be
right
kinda,
amount of
like,
time.
Okay with most things.
Probably, yeah. He'd be like, "Yeah, it sounds good. Let's do that."
Yeah, he seems super chill.
Yeah. But yeah, I love Cowboy Bebop. I think that it's Cowboy Bebop is one of those anime where, because I feel like as anime fans we deal in like, is it worth the hype kind of a thing, And like Cowboy Bebop is not overrated. It is very much rated correctly. Like people give it such praise because it is deserving of it. It's not perfect because like nothing's perfect, and you can pick it apart if you really want to, because at the end of the day it comes down to taste, right? But for what it does, maybe Cowboy Bebop is actually like quintessential anime, because it is very like, it's got a lot of those like anime-esque sort of like tropey tropes in there. But then
it skips a lot of the tropes too, which is why a lot of people find it easier to get into, because some of the more abrasive tropes it just skips.
And that could be just because of how short it is too. They're dealing with like certain types of characters. It's not like because like that's the other thing too, is when most people I think of anime, like I'm saying what I was saying before about like FLCL was that like if somebody was to just imagine what an anime looks like in their brain, that's probably what it looks like. But the reality is, I think most people who don't watch anime, if you say anime, they're probably thinking like Dragon Ball Z or something like that. Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon.
I've gotten a lot of different responses on that, and it depends, I think, on their age.
That's true. Yeah, I guess that would be it.
Like, like if you're like my age or a little bit older and you don't know anything about anime, if someone says, anime, the first thing you might think of is something like Voltron or Speed Racer.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. It's so funny too, because I just had I was just on another podcast talking to my friend, our good friend Peepaw Reverter, who is in his 50s, and he watched the One Piece live action, and I asked him like have you ever engaged with anime before, and he said Voltron. So it's really funny that you say that. I
mean, Voltron was a legit anime. Like, don't get me wrong, when it was brought over, they changed a lot. I mean, you obviously skip the part at the beginning where everyone on Earth is dead, but that's because at the time it was animated, and therefore everyone goes kids show. So you obviously have to skip the part at the beginning where everyone on Earth is dead.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, but that's the funny thing too, is that like early anime, I feel like a lot of that stuff that kind of like went across, from the east to the west, it had to be like, watered down to a degree. It's like the same thing that happened with like the Super Sentais and all that. It's just because it's a different market, so they couldn't like really do certain things the way that they did it. And yeah, it's funny. Like I don't really go as far into like the older anime stuff just because it's just never what's been. But I did end up watching a lot of like Astro Boy at some point, and I really like had like a really. That was really good. Like that, I was really happy. I'm really happy in hindsight that I did that because it was very, I don't know. It's very relevant. I feel like.
Well, it was popular for a reason.
Yeah. Well, the history of that too is very interesting. There's a lot of there's documentaries and there's books and stuff that talk about this, but it's like a lot of what the original like artists that were trying to do these manga and eventually anime, they were trying to emulate what kind of Walt Disney was doing with Disney films and stuff like that. So that's why it's like this weird sort of like iterative thing where anime is a cartoon. Like it's cartoony, it's got like cartoon kind of things about it, but it is like with that own sort of influence. It's like the trunk of the tree is just like cartoons in general, and like that branch where anime just branches off from is just really low on that trunk, and that's why like anime has become its own medium and its own genres because it's so so I don't know, it just becomes so unique and so different. Sorry, not to go off on like a random thing. Anime is interesting just in general as like a concept.
It is, and I think honestly, if I was going to recommend an anime to someone, I need to get to know that person first.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I 100% agree with that because it really actually just depends on the person and where they're at in life, if you will, and what is going to be the best fit. Because there's been different times that me and Timmy have talked, and like we recommended different animes, and like they've really hit home base just depending on what's going on, and it like. And it was exactly what needed to happen at that particular time, but not necessarily all the time. If that makes sense.
Like,
yeah.
If you want to recommend an anime to someone and have them take anime seriously, I often say hand them a serious anime. Like hand them something from Studio Ghibli, like on their serious side. Like Grave of the Fireflies or Princess Mononoke or something.
Ooh,
Man, I thought
that's another good one.
Yeah, I fought Studio Ghibli so like I refused. I don't know why, but I refused to watch Studio Ghibli films for like the longest time. And then like when I was in like college, I was kind of like forced to watch it for an assignment. And I really really loved Howl's Moving Castle. That kind of like opened up my my eyes to it not being. I don't know why. I don't know why it was so like like in hindsight again, it's like so stupid that it was like that. But
I had a friend years ago. And he wasn't into anime, and I was like, "Here, I'm gonna show you Kiki's Delivery Service." And after he watched that, like 2 months later, he had watched everything Studio Ghibli had made.
Yeah. That's again. That's all it takes. Is it just takes one. If you can find one that like opens up the door, it just
it's true. Megan, how did you get into anime, ma'am?
Naruto.
Oh.
So just like you just started like where were you watching it?
I think it was when it first came out on Cartoon Network.
Okay. I think oh yeah, I guess it was on because it was on Toonami, right?
It came out when I was like 13. So
Naruto is an interesting one, and this happens with a few anime too. And it's funny because it is tied with like the whole conversation just more broadly about anime, like there like anime comes out on weird channels. Like there's not an anime channel, you know what I mean? Like Dragon Ball Naruto is a good example of this. Naruto I believe was on Cartoon Network at some point, and then it had switched at some point to Nickelodeon, and it was on Nick for a while, and it does this weird like time slot thing where it's like I don't know. And then you have like other weird examples of that, like One Piece, where it had like the 4Kids dub, and that was on like WB Kids, which was only like the Warner Brothers channel, like in the mornings on Sundays or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It's like it's weird that anime took off as it has, given how hard it is to engage with.
Okay, he brought up 4Kids, and
What? What about 4Kids? What?
he's in fucking trouble now. So,
What? What about 4Kids?
like,
No.
No, I don't like 4Kids. I'm just saying that like that was that
what you said
without
it.
4Kids.
You used the words.
Well, yeah, because it's important, all right? Without 4Kids, we wouldn't have Yu-Gi-Oh,
The studio
which means that we
shall
wouldn't
not
have
be named did a thing.
well, I mean, yeah, listen, I don't like what they did to One Piece either because they ruined me and like for whole life because of the One Piece the 4Kids One Piece dub, I avoided that until like pretty much the beginning of this year. So
I mean, yeah, I don't blame you.
I shake my fist at them. They are, yeah, 4Kids.
Like on the one hand, 4Kids did a lot to like further anime by exposing it to kids by doing like the Pokemon anime and stuff like that,
Right.
And got a lot of people into it. But at the same time, my God, they were bad at it.
You remember when Brock holds up the rice ball and he's like, "Hey, anybody want a donut?" It's
I don't.
there's so many things like that for
He didn't just
for people that don't
once,
know.
by the way.
Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna use this frying pan as a drying pan. Puts it on his head, like, yeah, it's. I know what they were doing. They're brainwashing children. All right, this is TikTok before TikTok. All right, no. I have a lot of reverence for 4Kids, but yeah, it was. The amount of work that they did.
I'm sure they were very dedicated. And
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
some of
the
them
amount
were
of
there for a
work.
paycheck, and it shows.
Yeah. Well, yes, that is true. One of the amount of work that went into the One Piece like version of 4K, because it's not even a dub. It's like a whole different version. You know, like there's no guns in the 4Kids.
I don't blame them as much for the One Piece dub, specifically because
I know why they did it. Yeah.
they were told to make it appropriate for children.
Yeah.
And that's not the easiest thing to do with One Piece.
You know, Shonen, make this thing that's already for little boys, make it for littler boys. It's like that's so weird. Like I don't know why they didn't just go for it. Because like I get it. There's blood and like One Piece has a lot of like I don't know, but like for the amount of episodes that they ended up doing, because I can't remember how far 4Kids went. I think it only went as far as like Logtown. So it's not even like it's probably gonna like the second season of One Piece live action is probably going to be about the amount of episodes that the 4Kids did. So I'm just saying that like I don't know. 4Kids has scarred me, so I don't know.
Well, obviously it scarred Tim too.
In terms of studios though, who did a poor job dubbing, Miss KHuck over here sent me a text yesterday, asking me a very specific question about whether or not I had heard of the anime Ghost Stories.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My
Top tier.
immediate response was, "Who told you about Ghost Stories?"
Wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Yeah, I know who it was, and she's on this call.
Do you have anything to say for yourself, maggot?
No, worth it.
Okay.
Totally worth it.
I agree. It was worth it. Man, listen. This is why like anime is its own medium, is because there's some anime out there that is just goofy, just silly, and then there's some anime out there that takes itself way too seriously, and then there's there's like anime that has taken itself way too seriously that was never translated to English, and then a studio comes along and decides to make a parody of it by making a dub of the same anime, and that's
Right,
what Ghost Stories is.
Stephen Foster's Ghost Stories Abridged. Don't get me wrong, it's very funny.
I don't think that was the goal, though.
No, it totally was.
Oh, yeah, 100%. That's what they were trying to do.
It was very
I
much
think,
the goal, and you read interviews with the guy, and that was his goal, and
He did a great job, honestly.
Yeah,
it's very offensive. Like it's extremely offensive. But man, is it entertaining.
by today's standards, it's definitely offensive.
Yeah.
I was never offended by it.
No, I mean like it's that perfect like internet like edgy sort of like thing. Like I'm not offended by it either. It's just that like you said, by today's standards,
when
it
came
way.
out, most people probably wouldn't have been offended by it either. It's just
no, and they weren't. Like people loved like people laughed at it. I don't think it was like it's definitely got like a cult following, and it's like spawned a few other like without that anime we wouldn't have things like Team 4-Star doing Dragon Ball Z abridged.
Oh yeah,
it's
Stephen Foster's Ghost Stories is the first abridged series.
Yeah. No, it really is.
I figured the Dragon Ball Z abridged is the best. I love it.
It's so good.
I love it.
I have a friend who I can't convince to get her to watch that because she likes Dragon Ball Z too much and she thinks that it's going to be making fun of that show. And I'm like,
but it's great.
It does, yeah. But that's the point. Like that's what's so great about it. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z is probably my favorite.
The Dragon Ball Z Kai abridged.
Oh yeah.
Was it like fucking 4 minutes of just
yelling?
Like going through
pretty
the entire
much.
Saiyan saga.
It's great. Yeah, I love Team Force. I'm really glad that they're still making the shorts and stuff, and they're still doing that.
From what I heard, they're putting out the shorts because they're actually doing the Boo saga.
Oh, really? They're gonna be putting that out? Because that was really sad when I heard that they were not gonna be doing that anymore. Because I guess they were trying. What they were saying at the time, and maybe this fell through. The reason why I even brought them up too is because they were going to be doing like dubs for like major anime, and I think they ended up doing at least one that I know of. And they wanted to kind of do what they do with like the Bridge series, just like with other anime. And that's why they had to stop because they wanted to be able to play nice with like the executives. And I guess I can't remember who. I guess I don't remember who it is that owned. I don't remember who had a stink about it, but like the people who own Dragon Ball Z, the rights to it, they really didn't like that, like the abridged series at all.
Toei?
They had been copyright struck a few times, and like there was a bunch of shit that happened at some point. And they had to apologize, and it was like a whole thing.
That's what the whole intro came from. Is that whole big long paragraph they read in front of every episode?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm glad that they're doing that. I wonder what happened with that. I used to watch their content a lot, like Team 4-Star just in general.
They just put out a new Boo short, like earlier today or yesterday.
Okay. Well, I'm really happy then because that'll be a lot of fun to watch. Man, I love all the abridged series. I've honestly, on some level, I've always wanted to make one. I've just never had enough time. I feel like in the day and age of like AI, like AI voices and stuff like that, it'd probably be really easy to do something like that, like super like professional and not really have it be a big deal. Have you guys, sorry, not to like jump in another fucking weird direction, but have you guys seen, there's Dragon Ball Z AI, there's like in AI, there's like a YouTube channel that does like a 24/7 live stream of Dragon Ball Z, but all the characters are like AI bots and they make like different storylines. Have you ever seen this?
No. No.
It's insane. It's insane. It doesn't sound great, but like it's pretty good. Like the scripting though that it does for it is like really comedic because it's just like doing like ChatGPT stuff, right? Where it's like it'll take from what I've seen, at least, I don't know if this is exactly accurate, but what it looks like is that it takes some suggestions from the chat, or maybe there's somebody who's like inputting stuff that happens in the chat into like the show. And so it'll kind of like end up interacting with the chat in a weird way. It's really cool. Like it's like, I've seen this now for a few different, like I saw it for Family Guy the other day. I think there was a Simpsons version of it. Dragon Ball Z, like I said, SpongeBob. Yeah. The SpongeBob one, that was big.
Really?
I think there was another anime too, but I don't remember. I'm just waiting for like a My Hero Academia one or something. I'm sure the shipping community will do its due.
I don't like My Hero Academia.
I am not a huge fan either, to be honest. I don't know. It went downhill. I thought it was very good, and then it got whatever. Hey, anime preferences. Sorry, not to go off on another tangent, but that's That's something. Everybody has their weird anime preferences. Everybody has their thing where it's like, this show is really good and everybody loves it, but I hate it. I can't stand it. You know what I
I
mean?
have lots of those.
Yeah.
Oh, tell me some.
Naruto.
Oh my god! You like Naruto?
I'm literally fucking leaving. Holy shit.
No, don't leave. Wait. Well, okay. Can you explain why?
I just didn't find it compelling. I don't like hate it. Like I'm not gonna like throw rotten fruit at someone who tells me they like it. It's just I watched it and I went, okay, and then I moved on. I did the exact same thing with Death Note,
you know
to be
this?
honest.
You know this the whole time that he did not like Naruto, and you did not like forewarn me or prepare me for this.
She's gonna explode.
So
I
she
didn't fully know. Okay?
she actually didn't know until like 3 minutes before stream.
Yeah, I did.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Well, that's anxiety.
Because
no,
I'm so blasé on Naruto. I just never talk about it.
Well, out of curiosity, how much did you watch?
The whole thing.
The whole, so including Shippuden?
No, I didn't go to Shippuden.
Oh,
So you
okay,
watched?
so that's like the first like when they were kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So you watched all the way up until like the final battle, or I guess there was a little bit
opinion
after
was
that.
just okay.
You
Now
should
it's done.
give the rest a chance.
Well, okay, wait. So, okay, you don't like the show. Who's your favorite character?
It's hard to have a favorite character on a show that you have very little feeling for.
Okay, well, who's your least favorite character?
Okay, we can do that.
Okay, there you go.
That's an interesting question too.
Yeah.
Oh.
To me,
Yeah.
just answer it.
It's not an easy
Yeah.
answer.
I'm not saying it is.
Actually, I didn't really like Naruto himself. I thought he was a little
Based.
annoying.
This is actually based.
But that's the thing. That's what's really wow. I can't believe that you guys are breaking ground on that. You're like, yes, I hate
don't get me
Naruto.
wrong. If Naruto was a real person and I met him in real life, I probably wouldn't punch him in the throat or anything. But I wouldn't go out of my way to hang out with him.
See, I feel the opposite. I like Naruto, but I feel like if I met him IRL, I would want to punch him in the throat 100%. You know what I mean?
Then
But that's the point.
You should never meet KHuck's husband ever.
Oh God, no. Well, I would never punch him in the throat. No, but Naruto though, like he is supposed to be he's supposed to be a douchebag. Like he's kind of like a little shit.
He's not even a douchebag. He's just out there. He's just stupid.
He's a miscreant. Like he's a troublemaker. You know, he's a loudmouth. You know, he's it's weird, right? Because you can usually do the whole thing. Or at least this is the way that I think about anime. I always think about every shonen anime in relation to Dragon Ball Z. So I always try to go, when I go into a shonen, I always go, okay, so who's my Goku? Who's my Vegeta?
Yeah.
Who's my Piccolo? Who's my Krillin?
Well, that's
You know
your
what I
first
mean?
mistake, okay? Dragon
Say
Ball
what?
Z is mid.
I don't disagree. That's the kind of point though. Like that's kind of why I love it.
In terms of shonen anime, it's probably up there. In terms of anime in general, definitely mid. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. No, and I think that like
But
there'd probably be
shonen
people
is
that would
meant
disagree.
to be easily digestible. So it's like,
Yeah, no.
saying you're the
Look.
best shonen anime is not the highest of bars.
Dragon Ball Z, no, and this is why I would say, like, I would say Dragon Ball Z is my favorite anime, but it is not what I would put up as the best anime.
No.
A really good example, and one of the I love this factoid. The whole reason why Akira Toriyama decided to make Super Saiyan a transformation for Goku was because he hated having to color in Goku's hair for all the years that he was writing the manga for it. So he just decided
Akira
he was like,
Toriyama is one of the funniest.
he's
mangaka ever.
he's the greatest. He's one of the greatest storytellers of all time because of how lazy he is. He's perfect.
Did you hear about what he said when he was trying to make a Dragon Ball Super?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, so he went to go make Dragon Ball Super, and he's sitting around with his execs and his team and everything, and he's drawing these pictures, and he draws Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and he's like, and then he'll go Super Saiyan 2, and his whole team stops him, and there's like, oh, that's Super Saiyan 3, and he's like, wait, then what's Super Saiyan 2 look like? Because Akira Toriyama has a notoriously horrible memory.
Oh yeah, no, he forgets transformations. He forgets whole characters. Launch.
What's her name? The girl who, when she sneezes, she changes personalities from the original Dragon Ball.
Launch, yeah.
Launch, yeah. Do you know why she wasn't in Z for the longest time?
Because he literally just forgot she was a character.
He forgot she was there. She was in the whole show.
She was an integral part of Dragon Ball. Like, major plot points happened because of this character.
Yeah.
And he just forgot. She's literally the love interest of a main character of Dragon Ball, and he forgot. Like, he just forgot. And then in Super gave Tien a new girlfriend after people brought her up.
Launch shows up for like an episode or two in Z. Like he like someone reminded him of her at some point. Or something. Yeah, and he just didn't bring her back for Super.
Yeah. I love that. No, but that's why I love Akira Toriyama, because he's the epitome of like writer that don't give a fuck. Yeah. Another factoid that I love about him that's really, really great is that every single one of the big bads of the villains of the series are all modeled off of his editors at the time. So Frieza was modeled after his editor then, and like Cell was modeled after his editor then, and like Boo was modeled after his editor then. And I guess he actually kind of liked the editor for Boo, which is why he's like kind of like joyous and like kind of cutesy and like bounces around and stuff like that. It's so funny.
Doesn't fit for every single one of the villains and every single one of his editors. No. But a couple of them were very obvious, and the editors did take offense.
I love that. And Akira Toriyama, I'm sure, is just like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? Yeah, you can't fire me.
He's a money printing machine. Like
yeah. I love that man. But I've recently gained a huge admiration for it's fascinating, like trying to look at like the authors of these manga, of these stories and stuff. Akira Toriyama, always have a place in my heart. But like recently, I've gotten on a kick with One Piece, and Oda is like I don't know, something special. You know what I mean? It's like, it's weird. It's like I maybe I'll be proven wrong at some point, but I really feel as though this Oda guy, I think he's like the next JJR, like Tolkien or something. Like this guy, he's got it. Whatever it is. For his medium, he's sold it. You know what I mean? If it took forever to get to Lord of the Rings or to Game of Thrones, the book, whatever, Ice and Fire, like whatever that is, like whatever that version of like, the hyper successful sort of thing, Oda's got it right now. He's on fire, and it's crazy to witness. I don't know.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was a good discussion. I think that was a good start to this. So,
for the record, I would recommend My Little Monster. All right, that's what I would recommend for anime.
That's on my list. I haven't got around to it yet.
It's great. It's short, and it's just like a little angsty romance. I would also base my recommendation off the gender of the person, but yeah, My Little Monster, it's a great one.
Wait, so if you would base it off the gender, then like is that your pick for a girl or a guy?
Yes, a girl. I mean, it depends on the guy, but mainly a girl.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I prefer like the reverse harem ones anyway, but that's not what My Little Monster is.
Where do you watch it at, Megan?
Netflix.
Is it on Crunchyroll?
Yeah.
It's on Netflix too, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yep, that's where I watched it, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay. What was the one that you were watching the other night?
That one is the case study. It's the case study of Vanitas.
Okay.
I ended up watching a good amount of that one because I thought that it was about Kingdom Hearts, but I was really sad to find out that it wasn't.
Wow.
Yeah. It was still good though.
Oh right, yeah. I totally recommended Toradora to Kelly and got her into that.
How did you think it was about Kingdom Hearts? I'm so confused. What?
She was asking me how I thought that a case study of Vanitas was about Kingdom Hearts. There's a character in Kingdom Hearts called Vanitas, is why.
So you based your entire opinion off of
Well, no, I
that.
didn't. I didn't base my opinion off of that. I'm just like I still enjoyed it. I still thought it was all right. It's been a minute since I watched it, but the reason why I started watching it at all was because I thought that it was about Kingdom Hearts. Like I don't know why I thought that because like I feel like I would have heard. Like also it's just weird because like Vanitas is not a main character, so it's just weird. It would have been weird.
He should be the main character, arguably. No is kind of lame.
Well, I don't know. I mean, anyway.
I will say that your confusion, D-Max, is something I've noticed a lot when watching anime, because especially when I get like, hey dude, watch this anime. It's like this, and then I watch it and it's not that. That's like I don't know. Have you seen Ranking of Kings?
Yeah, I did. What did you think of that one?
I really liked it. The whole first season's a freaking masterpiece. But when it was explained to me, it was explained as though the Ranking of Kings was important.
No, yeah,
and it's not. Like the way that whole anime was described to me was not the show I watched. It was a good show.
I didn't really care for it, to be honest. Like I thought it was I don't know. I thought it was very overhyped because like it was like everywhere. Like everybody was like, "Oh my god, like this whole thing, this is great, this is crazy," and whatever. And I thought it was like very like
I have to not paying attention to what people say.
Yeah. No, and that's a huge part of his expectations.
Literally, like I got a recommendation for Ranking of Kings one time, and then it took me a year to get around to watching it.
Well, that could be it too. Because there's been a few series like that come out and they're like, everybody's watching it and stuff, and so I feel like kind of pressured to watch it, and then I'll watch it, and I'll be like, this is not. It's like the hype.
It just destroys your ability to just take it in yourself.
Right.
Like if something's overhyped or underhyped, and then you watch it and you're just like, that's what I expected, and that's not what I got. Now I don't know how to feel.
My thing with the Ranking of Kings was that like I just felt like a lot of what that was doing, I felt like I had seen it like in other places before, kind of done better. Like it wasn't like I had seen that exact story before, but it was like I've seen pieces of this done in other ways that I just cared kind of more for. I don't know. Like isn't that weird though? It's like where it's like you could look at, because there's been a few anime like this for me, where it's like you look at it and on its surface like, you go like, this has all of the things about it that I feel like I would enjoy, but then you watch it and you're like, it's not. It just doesn't really sell for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's like building something by committee. It should have all of the things that do all of the numbers, and then it doesn't.
Yeah, or something. Like another one of those that like everybody's really into right now that I just I cannot for the life of me get into it is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, you're just a hater.
Why do you say that? What do you mean?
You're just a hater.
Listen, all right. Maybe that might be true.
Yeah, I know.
I think everybody's like whole thing about like Gojo is ridiculous. All right, they created a character that has like a ridiculously OP like ability, and everybody's like, oh, he's so hot. But Kakashi's standing right there.
I love Kakashi too.
Yeah.
Okay, I think they're both equally hot.
Oh, but Gojo sucks. Like he's just the way he is. He sucks.
Okay.
He's.
Who do you think would win, Gojo or Kakashi?
Oh, Gojo would slap. It would not even be fair.
Yeah, but you sit here and talk shit though.
I did start Jujutsu Kaisen with the honest sort of, I'm going to watch this whole thing. Mm-hmm. And I got like 3 episodes in and I got distracted and I haven't gone back to it yet.
Yeah. That's a great thing is like I actually don't even watch that much anime. Because I don't have the attention span for it. Like I don't. It's hard. It's almost impossible for me to sit down and watch anything. So
Fair.
like I have Naruto and a couple other shows that I like, but I really actually don't watch that much anime or anything for that matter.
Yeah. So, but I did try and watch Jujutsu Kaisen, and it just didn't really grab me as a thing that I had to watch.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad. It honestly it reminded me of Naruto.
That's so funny because I heard this triggered me, and maybe this is why what?
It didn't remind me of Naruto, but
No, just in how it made me feel about the show itself, where I just sort of went, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a clip by Jacksepticeye, and he was talking about Jujutsu Kaisen, and he basically was comparing Jujutsu Kaisen and Naruto, and he was saying like Naruto is like a trash fire and Jujutsu Kaisen's like great. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I that I don't get. Like I like, because I've seen plenty of people on TikTok or various places talking about anime, and I've seen that quite a bit, where it's like people go like Jujutsu Kaisen is like better than like all of these other anime, and it's I don't know.
I don't understand that either, because like
I don't know about that.
Earlier we were talking about like when we think the word anime, this is what we think of, or that is what we think of. If I were to say, if I think of shonen anime, Jujutsu Kaisen is probably just gonna pop up and be like, this is generic enough to be shonen anime, but Naruto would too, and so would Dragon Ball Z, and all the shonen animes are very similar to each other in a lot of ways, and I don't think any of them are particularly phenomenal, and none of them are like horrid trash. They're just they just sort of occupy this consumable section.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like kid shows, where it's like like Dora the Explorer and like Blue's Clues. Like they're not about the same things, but they're the way that they operate is similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what shonen is.
You're not going to show Dora the Explorer to someone and have them be like, I am offended at how bad this is. No, it's just not going to happen.
I mean, until you have to watch it like for the 100th time. That's
not really an offense. That's more an annoyance.
Hold on real quick. There's a Peepaw in my chat asking how much to kick D-Max. Peepaw, behave.
Oh, what?
No,
he's just salty
honestly,
because...
like $200.
No, what?
Yeah.
No.
Oh dear.
He's not gonna do it.
I'd 100% kick him for $200. All right, KHuck may not, but I would.
Reverter is just like, he's just angry because he's supposed to be talking to me right now, and you guys are cutting into his D-Max time.
No,
gotcha.
I don't.
Is that
I never
why?
said
Okay.
that.
Well, I figured that what we could do, I figured this would be a good transition, that since we brought it up earlier, that maybe we could react to some ghost stories dubbed out of context.
Oh boy. All right. Get ready for a wild ride.
Little warning, that one that I sent, I think it might have a slur in it.
The first one? I ain't playing the first one.
Like halfway through.
That one. It's I'll show
It's fine. It's totally fine. We can still watch it though.
Oh no.
I kind of want to hear it anyways.
Hey Huck, I think you're about to get a lot richer.
Oh Lord have mercy. Oh no. $200. No, Peepaw, no.
It's been 40.
Actually, I changed my mind. 300. 300.
Just 300?
Yeah.
Just 300.
You're lucky I didn't go with my original thought, which was $50.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Broken my heart.
You
know what? We all got to get paid. I guess. So
no,
whatever.
He's not going to give me $200.
I don't know. I mean.
All right. Okay. Well, sorry, he's not worth that much. Oh, people, dang, dude. That's mean.
Well, now I'm offended both ways. Now I kind of wish that you'd spent the $200. I'm a Spectre. How about 500 for me?
Hate requires proper motivation, sir. Like, it really does. Like, if you're going to dedicate that much time and effort to someone, you better have, a lot of effort you're willing to put forward.
Riv is just mad because I'm slowly worming him into like anime, all right? I made him admit on camera that after watching One Piece live action that he was more likely to watch anime. I made him say it.
Well, there you go.
So he's just salty.
I might go as high as 5, but that's the limit.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
No, we're not kicking D-Max. We need him just for the time. We're just for a little bit longer.
For now, at least.
For now,
Yeah.
Well, we need you always, but.
I was gonna say, yeah. When I take up my usefulness, you'll just like cast me away, I suppose. You'll just.
You know that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I can feel the knife. I can feel the knife hovering above my back right now.
Whatever. So this is something, I don't know, you want to look at this first and see second. We'll be back in just a second. We'll play it when she gets back. But do you see this right here? I haven't shown it to the chat yet, but do you know what this is by chance? Just by looking at it?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
It's only 18 seconds, so it's not too long. But I watched.
I think I have seen this one.
I watched it last night, and I saw a little bit of it, and I was like, "Oh Lord, have mercy!" Of course, she would send me this. So,
oh boy.
we can. It's only 18 seconds. It's not terrible, but you know,
right.
if it was like a minute or two, then that'd be different. But yeah. So we'll
Oh yeah, this is great. Yeah, I came back just in time.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah,
Is this stream safe? I mean, I'm worried. She's got some red paint on her fingers. I don't know.
It's only 18 seconds. I mean,
How am I the ghost
Okay,
of this
go.
conversation? I'm scared.
18 seconds of pure bliss.
All right,
Yes.
so-
My pussy's bleeding. How's yours doing? Can I get a lick? I'm gay, you fat retard. I don't even have a pussy. It's called a penis. Ever heard of one? Yeah, I bet you haven't because you're a dumb bitch who failed biology. I fucking hate God, this is why
I fucking hate. That's the opposite of Badwick.
Did you guys hear any of that?
I heard none of
No,
that.
I heard none of it either. That's why I was like, I didn't hear any of it.
Okay.
Oh,
hold on.
sorry.
So good.
No, that's okay.
So good. We can watch it a second time.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Here. Volume is up. Hold on. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Back up here.
Oh boy.
My pussy's bleeding. How's yours doing? Can I get a lick? I'm gay, you fat retard. I don't even have a pussy. It's called a penis. Ever heard of one? Yeah, I bet you haven't because you're a dumb bitch who failed biology. I fucking hate God, this is why
What? That was not even 18 seconds.
Yeah.
And that's anime. And that is somebody's introduction to anime. Somebody out there. Yeah.
This was recommended to me randomly yesterday.
Oh, that's
For the record.
By YouTube?
Yeah.
oh, mercy.
Your algorithm is cursed, madam.
All right. So
Curse
now,
it.
Oh, I wonder why.
I wonder why.
So now we're going to do the ghost stories out of context.
All right. All right, for everybody in chat who doesn't know what this is, you're in for a wild ride. This is
Yeah.
great. I love this.
Yeah, this
All
is.
right, I mentioned Stephen Foster earlier, so they were all properly warned. It's their fault
This
that they
is
didn't bother going
the
and
man.
looking them up on Wikipedia.
The man, the myth, the legend.
All right,
Let's
here
get
we-
into it.
All right, here we go.
Based Wii Shop music.
Ketchero! What? Have you done your homework yet? Oh wait, you're dyslexic. Done your yet homework, Cav? You, I'm Answer. Hey, talking, me too. You're such brave, strong, handsome men. Have you accepted Jesus as your personal savior?
Oh, they didn't do
Principals
the
always
rest of
look
the
like
fucking
lesbians.
lines. No, I'm Jewish.
Mom?
Oh my god, what the hell's happening here? These are the fastest lip slaps I've ever had to sink!
The dyslexic kid is literally D-Max.
Dare how you?
Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Continuing.
I mean, have you heard about the sports festival?
Yes, the sports festival. That's what this whole episode's about.
Okay, let's stop breaking the third wall. They're thinking about canceling the sports festival!
I mean, yeah.
Oh my god. Wow.
My mirror homies are trying to knock down the front door. Like angry Avon ladies.
Mom was a pretty good cook, wasn't she?
Well, not bad. You should have let Ketchero keep the doll. I mean, Leo played with dolls when he was a kid, and he's not a fag.
I only use the Barbies for G.I. Joe's hose.
Why are my memories always sepia tone? damn it. Just like Etch-a-Sketch. You can do it!
You can do it! Oh my god.
Morning, Satsuki.
Hi there!
Don't you just hate laundry day?
If your husband would get a job, you could buy a dryer.
I do good.
Oh no.
If your husband had a
The
job, you
worst
could
part
afford a
about all
dryer.
of this
Holy shit.
is, out of context, it's funny, and in context, it's funnier.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sorry, but this is great. Oh man, that's hilarious. I love it.
To have that deadbeat come home without liquor on his breath and lipstick on his collar. Rat bastard.
Cat around. Why am I still talking like that, redneck? It's Marilyn Manson.
I love Marilyn Manson. Love him. He's
Based.
great. He's great.
Oh, this is good.
No corren en el hospital, cabrones. ¿Cuándo no has visto al niño que luce que esta es el primo grado? No, estúpida. Gracias.
I would like to give you some words of wisdom or comfort or some heartfelt mojo. But I'm so strung out on methadone right now, I'm doing good just holding my pen. Wow, such
Literally, Milltown.
Oh.
Oh, my stomach, no. Oh, this is great.
But you sometimes you look so much like your mother.
It's the haircut. It makes me look butch, doesn't it?
Yeah. Very LPGA.
I'm sorry for making you wait, Ray. Something came up and I have to... Hello? Oh.
Huh?
Hello, MILF.
Okay, we gotta get out of here because
Oh my
one of you
god,
just...
did he just call her a
Milf. Yes, he just called her Milf.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better.
Crying right
Yeah.
now. This is great.
farted. Oh, damn anime! Look what's happened to my eyes!
Not to mention ghosts don't come out in the afternoon, do they? I said come out.
Leo! What the hell are you doing?
Is she grabbing her boobies? Is it about that girl and lesbians? Wait a minute. Gasp. Oh no, Momoko!
Leo! 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 God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
Oh, this is great.
Oh.
Oh man. I wish this was longer. Oh man.
Nice ass. Do not lust in your heart. Jesus, you're right. Looks like it's you and me, Raggedy Ann. Call me Barbie! Okay, fine. Looks like it's you and me, Barbie. I'm going fucking crazy.
Oh, fucking crazy.
Wait. Are you a very close friend of hers? Yeah. What happened to our chicken?
Heil Hitler.
To mommy.
Oh, Go back. Go back.
No.
Go back.
No.
Where
No.
am I going to? Right here?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
man.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, no.
Heil Hitler.
To mommy? Ain't no to mommy girl living here, so what?
Oh my God.
Get your crackhead ass into some rehab. I ain't got time for this bullshit.
Your crackhead ass.
Oh man. Yes, Pidgey, this stream is going to hell. Yes.
I swear, if they don't do the scene where the chick throws the doll at the fucking rabbit, I'm gonna be
Oh,
so
yeah.
pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tommy, please forgive me for bringing you back to life.
Oh, yeah.
I know now that it could
Here,
never
so-
work between us. As much as we wanted to, it could
Oh,
never
no.
be. Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black.
Oh,
Damn.
Little girl's literally doing
I've been waiting for that line since you started this video.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Are you guys? From the goodies.
Fucking damn it.
Get it? Crunch or munch. Chunk! Hey! I laugh at your jokes!
I feel that every day.
Sir!
All right, everyone withdraw.
Sir, yes, sir!
My voice isn't usually this bassy, but it makes the men respect me more.
That's a shame. Let's start off lunch with a bang.
This teacher needs to get laid more than you do, Leah.
You're right.
Where is Annie Apostle at?
Leave me alone. I'm doing my standard anime elbows up pose.
We've got the power!
Run, Satsuki! Run from yet another Japanese horror movie knockoff! Run!
I know. We've done the reading like 4...
Yet another.
Exactly, yes.
5 times.
At least we're not ripping off the ring again.
Hey!
Leo?
There's some weird red fog at the school, and I just saved a ton of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico!
I love that guy's voice, man. That kid, that voice actor. I've seen him in other. I've heard him in other things before, or like after this. I think
it reminds me of like the Rugrats, or there's another show I'm thinking of, but I can't remember what it is.
Like
I'm gonna look
Chucky
it up.
or something. Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up.
Kind of.
Oh, that's funny.
I may be a nerd, but you're
Recess, maybe.
Listen
Maybe.
closely. The script so far isn't making any sense to anyone working
I
on
think
the
he's
show,
in
so
Naruto,
here's what we
too.
got.
Well, that explains your painfully unattractive looks and your lackluster scholastic performance. And your unfortunate brother.
Shut your mouth, biatch!
If you do, I'll suck you off for a Scooby snack.
Oh my god.
You'll suck us off for a Scooby snack?
Oh my gosh, you'll suck us off for a Scooby snack.
Don't know what it is, but I want it.
We're all getting canceled for laughing at them.
Disavow. Disavow.
Disavow.
Wow. No, I'm kidding.
Oh god.
What the hell's wrong with you? Bitch.
Hey, can you guys hear anything? You know what I hear? I hear the sound of you shutting the fuck up. 7? What the fuck are you talking about? The Taco Bell! Wish we had the budget for some really sappy pop.
Oh man, that was great. Oh, that was really good. That was funny.
I love ghost stories.
Man. What chat? So are we going to hell for watching this? Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I was going to hell before that, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
same.
At least it's gonna be warm. That's what I always say. you
True.
know?
True.
That's the worst part.
Warmth over the cold, personally.
It's supposed to
Right.
be cold down there, actually.
Well, motherfucker.
Oh, well, that sucks. Well, there goes my
guess I
only
need
reason for liking it.
4,000 layers, and I'll still be cold as balls.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I really didn't have very much else besides possibly the anime tier list. Let me see how big it is.
It's kind of big.
Is it?
I mean, that's not a bad thing. We can just try to like rapid fire it, and then like we'll know which ones we need to talk about a lot more. Kind of as it comes up.
There's probably a lot on here I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah. So like the way this type of thing usually works, right, is like if we're all doing it together, it's a group effort. So it's going to be democracy, right? One person, one vote, and then basically we'll just like call out like what tier we think it should be in. And then if somebody disagrees, they can say they disagree. And then if let's say 3 people say good and 2 people say, bad, it's like, well, the 3s have it, it's good. Okay. Or you might be able to split the difference if you want to make a deal or something like that too.
Fair enough.
So,
You
we'll
guys
see.
want to do that real quick?
Is there discussion to be had?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, if that's the thing, is like,
of course, violence. Is there violence allowed?
Well, violence is for the chat. That's a chat exclusive thing.
That's not true. That's not true.
Timmy always chooses violence, so I mean, it might just be a constant.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I want to get away from violence.
If my opinion is affirmed, there's no need for violence.
That's fair. You know, I think that's reasonable, and I can understand where you're coming from. But also, I'm very concerned about Maggot
when it comes to violence.
Hold on, he was saying something.
That's fair.
Go ahead, Max. Go ahead.
I'm worried about Maggot.
Why?
Because you're scary and you have knives, and I just.
Okay, pussy. Move on. Move on. You'll be alright.
Wait.
Hi, Maggot. You're amazing.
Hi.
If Maggot
We
wins
just
just by
become
having
friends.
knives, I also have knives in my pockets.
Timmy has a lot of knives.
I have a gun in my pocket too, but.
Well, okay.
It's a little different. D-Max is just like naturally afraid of me. I think it's just like a normal.
I have a lot to be afeared of. I mean, have you seen her?
Afeared.
Look at her. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay, so here's the list.
Jesus Christ.
So
Let's go.
Not intimidating or anything.
Honestly, most of these probably won't require a whole lot of discussion.
Probably not, because we may not know or whatever.
I just can't see them very well because the monitor's far away, so you're gonna have to like read them off to me.
Me either.
Can you? Is it possible to zoom
Wifey,
in? Maybe.
I love you so much, but I don't know if that really made much of a difference.
Yeah, use your words, ma'am. Use your words.
Wifey, I love you
No.
so much, but
Just gotta make the Discord bigger, I guess.
you're amazing. You're pretty.
All right.
You're pretty.
Well, thank you. So, this first one, what is this first one? Does anybody know?
I can't see it.
I can't really see it either.
I don't know, but the second one is definitely S tier.
I think if we just if we don't understand it, if we don't know what it is, I say we just like put it and never watch. So we don't know what that is.
Well, I can't
knows,
see it, so I can't say if I've watched it or not. What's that?
Pagano?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Let me see.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that one. Okay, for Naruto, for Maggot, we'll put an S.
Yeah, but I better wait. And the second one also goes in S tier.
Oh my god. I mean, do I get to? Well, no, hold on.
Naruto,
No,
I don't
no,
care where
shut the
you
fuck
put
up,
it.
D-Max.
As long as we can move on.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I like Naruto as much as the next guy, but I don't know if it's like S tier worthy. Like, you
Look,
know what
it's
I mean?
going in S tier unless you want the knife.
Oh. Yeah, I agree. No, yeah, S tier makes a lot of sense. Actually.
So this next one is Fairy Tale?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd put Fairy Tale in B, honestly.
I'd put it in like C. Personally, I
I
think
wouldn't.
it's very,
I wouldn't have a huge argument against your C tier rank there, D-Max. So.
Okay. Yeah, it's very like I don't mean this in any because there are some people that really love Fairy Tale. I don't mean this to trigger anybody or anything. I think everybody can agree it's a little mid. You know what I mean? Like it's
yeah, never watched.
I don't think Fairy Tale was bad. I just
no,
it was
it's
fine.
Not bad.
I feel
okay.
the same way about it as I do Naruto.
Okay.
So you don't give a fuck,
right? Like if someone here had seriously been like, "Oh, Fairy Tale is my favorite anime ever. It needs to go up in S tier," or you know, Maggot's getting the knife, and it's like fine, put it wherever you want. I don't care.
Okay. Well, yeah, fair enough. No, Fairy Tale is. I always get Fairy Tale mixed up with Seven Deadly Sins. I always get those two.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty good. It's all right.
What is this one? I can't tell. It's
I don't know this one either.
bigger, so I can see it.
Do you have the link to the? Can somebody send me the?
It's in the
link?
stream docket thing, D-Max,
okay.
which you have access to.
Thank you. Because then that way I can kind of zoom in and try to figure them out myself.
Let me see.
It sucks. Yeah, I love this website, but I really wish that they like had it so that you could.
Do one of the two of you have an enlarge and enhance function via like NCIS?
I mean, I wish.
Yeah, this is the one that I have, the tier maker one.
Yeah.
That's the one that came up. Let me see if it has.
Oh, Naruto.
Yeah, it's just the same one.
Capture area.
I don't know.
I just realized what the cover is for this anime tier list. Dear Lord.
What is it? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you should look at it, but not share it with chat.
Wait, never mind. Never mind.
Okay, wait, I got it. I'm able to like zoom these in all the way so I can at least read what they are. Okay, Darker Than Black is the name of this one.
Oh, okay. Darker Than Black?
I have not seen this one.
I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
I've never heard of it.
Okay.
Never seen it.
Okay. What's this one?
The next one is
no.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. There's no discussion needed for that one.
Never watched. Never watched.
S tier. You'd like it. I think you'd like it.
Yeah,
You'd be well. I don't know. You'd have to. It'd be hard for you to sit through, but you'd like it.
This one?
Okay. That one doesn't have a title on it, but I'm trying to think if I know what that one is. I don't think I know what that one is.
I need to zoom in on that one. I feel like I recognize the characters, but I can't quite tell.
Is it the one with the pink
use
girl?
your zooms.
I can try. Here, I can do this.
Will that work or no?
Here, KHuck, I have it zoomed in.
I need more zoomies.
If you want to see.
There we go. There.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
No, I don't think I know that one.
Okay.
Well, maybe. But if I
we're
do,
trash
I don't
anime
remember it.
fans.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
can't tell what it is either, honestly. Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. Oh man, I want to put it in I want to put it in at least A. I feel like it's such a staple, you know.
It's
so
a staple,
it's such an important.
but I feel like it's very middle of the road. Like I if you want to argue A, I'd go with B. Like B, I wouldn't fight you on. My initial reaction is just C.
I can't put it in good conscience in B because again, like I said, it's like it's not only just a staple. It's like it is the big dog anime.
Yeah, even though I
always has
haven't
been.
watched it, I'm gonna agree that it should go in A.
At the very least, I feel. So, one vote A.
If you guys want to vote A, I'm still sticking with my B because it's like I said, it's like the top of shonen, but the top of shonen is not the highest of bars.
Okay. What about you, ladies? KHuck and what do you think?
Go ahead and put it in A, even though I agree with you, Timmy. I've watched it.
Oh, okay. I mean, we can vote. Like, we can go for a vote. That actually puts it on you, KHuck. What do you think?
Well, see, I know I haven't really. I've watched a bit off and on of Dragon Ball. I know that it is considered to be the pinnacle of anime to some people. I get it. But
Most other anime wouldn't exist without it, so yes, it goes in
yeah,
A.
that's true. And it is, from what I've heard, it's really, really good. And Dragon Ball Z Abridged, really did kind of turn me on to it a little bit more. And, I gave it a shot after that. I would honestly say A because I really did like it. I did.
Okay, so
Go ahead, D-Max.
Sorry, I was just gonna say argument for this because I didn't think about this when I was thinking about it. If this is including Dragon Ball proper, this definitely belongs in A. Because Dragon Ball is masterful.
Ball, I'd throw it in A, no problem. But this looks like just a poster for Z, and
that's what I'm saying.
Z by itself, I don't think is A.
Dragon Ball isn't on this list from what I can see, and that's the only poster for it. So I
if we're
figured
counting all of Dragon Ball together, then I guess we're gonna have to go with A because Dragon Ball deserves to be an A.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We agree then.
Okay, so that's Evangelion.
Ooh.
Evangelion.
Go
Man,
ahead.
that's a whole conversation in and of itself because it looks like that's the original series.
Yes. I
So
think
that means we're gonna have to we're gonna have to decide whether or not we're judging it as the original series or all of Evangelion.
Let's say the whole, because I think a lot of these other ones are going to be kind of like that. Naruto is broken up into Naruto and then Shippuden, but it doesn't look like they haven't done that for the other ones in here. So
if we're doing it as all of Evangelion, then I'd go with A. If it was just the original, because of that ending, that ending though, that ending by itself would have thrown it down to C for me. The rest of the show was a good setup, and then it felt like there needed to be a season 2.
I think Evangelion, I respect it. It's one of those shows where I respect it, but I didn't really get into it, and I don't really understand why people are so enthralled by it. It's not bad. It's just not really for me. So
I like Evangelion, but with like every rewrite the guy has done, you can tell that he's going through like ups and downs in his depression because the endings vary wildly.
I don't know. I would say maybe like B or C.
That's kind of what I want to say too.
Just because the anime itself is like really pretty, and that's usually what I'm looking at most animes. So
I appreciate the philosophy that's in it. I don't agree with a lot of it, but the entire anime was made to be like a philosophical exercise, and in that, I think it did a decent job of doing that. I just, the ending for the original series was abrasive to a lot of people. The movie didn't help most people. The new, was it the 4 specials that he put out? Those were better. And if we're judging Evangelion as a whole, I'd have to throw it an A. But if it's just the original series, then you guys can throw it as low as you want, honestly, because that ending really did crush it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a B.
Yeah, I think B. I think B seems fair.
Okay. Angel Beats?
Okay. So I know very little about this because I know of it, but I've never seen it.
Same.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't really have an opinion.
I don't even remember if I have it in my to watch list. It might be. I don't remember. But I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen it. I know what the next one is. I don't know what the name of it is, but I
What's
know
it
what
called?
it is.
I know what it is too, but I don't remember the name.
It's not
Toradora.
Toradora. That's it.
Yeah.
Toradora. I'm
cute.
voting S.
It's cute. It's really cute.
I don't know if I would
love
put it in
Toradora.
S tier.
I can't lie. I can't contribute on a lot of these, but I can contribute to this one, and I was quite a big fan of this one. It was one that I wasn't necessarily expecting to like as much as I did, and when I watched it, I really enjoyed it a lot.
There's a lot of these. It's like the shoujo, where it's like they're kind of like that. They're like sneaky. It's like they'll get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toradora is really cute. You know what? If you want to put it in S, I don't have a problem with that.
Yep.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
I vote A.
What's this one?
A's alright too.
After Story?
I think that's what it says. Let me see. I don't even know if that's the name of the anime. After Story anime. I don't know.
I
guess
have no
that's
idea
that,
either.
I don't think that's the name of it.
Okay.
Clanad, maybe? Clanad? I don't know.
What's this one here?
That looks like it might be Oran.
Oran?
Wait, which one? Which
It
one?
might Oran High School Host Club. The one with the maid and what looked
No,
like
that's
Tamaki.
isn't that Maid Sama?
Oh, that might be Maid Sama too. Damn.
Have you
I was
guys
excited.
do you guys know this one by chance?
No.
No?
I've seen a little bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
If it is Maid Sama, like a C, probably.
This one.
Okay, that's Black Butler. Has anybody seen Black Butler?
It's Black Butler.
I have not. I actually only recently heard of it.
I really like Black Butler. It's one of those shows where, unfortunately, listen, it's got its ups and its downs. Like there's one season I think notoriously that people are not really too happy with, but it had a release recently that was like pretty good from what I heard. I haven't seen that one because that one season like just really spoiled the whole thing for me. But like the first season of that, I think even the first like 2 seasons of that show are they're great. I'm gonna say it's like probably like I'm gonna say like it's an A for me. Maybe I'll say B. I'll say it's a B.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a movie.
But it was.
Alright.
I don't know. Is it an anime too?
This next one, what's this next one?
That one is Samurai
Champloo?
Yep.
Samurai Champloo.
Yeah, that should go right next to Cowboy Bebop.
It should. Yeah. It's on that level.
Mm,
You don't like it? Have you ever seen it?
I'd give it like an A.
I really like the art style. I love how gritty it is. To me, it's another one of those, like, the reason why I think it does belong next to Cowboy Bebop, because it kind of like carved its way into the Toonami block. Like it was another one of those like first anime for a lot of people.
Well, I mean, it carved its way into the Toonami block because it's written by the same guy that wrote Bebop, and Bebop got popular.
Yep. So it's yeah, I really like that one. I'd say it's S. I vote S.
Fate Stay Night.
Is any of the other Fate stuff on here? Or is it just all kind of together too?
I don't know.
I don't
It
see
seemed
any
like
other Fate.
Yeah, it seemed like Naruto was the only one that was separated.
I don't know why either.
Because whoever made this was clearly very based.
Fair enough.
Free base, maybe.
Anybody heard of this? By any chance?
I mean, I know Fate.
You, Joe?
I haven't seen it.
I know it. I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
It's.
I don't think anybody's seen it. So, this one. I have no idea.
I don't know what this one is, but I see like the next like 4 down. I see one I do know.
No, I don't know what that one is either.
Okay.
I don't either. It looks familiar though. I feel
this
like
one?
No.
No.
Not that I know.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Whoever did this tier list needs labels.
Right?
Yeah.
Names of the show.
It's the
please.
problem. It's with all of them. Every single tier list is always like this. They never yeah, it's an ongoing problem. They should just make it so that like when you hover over them, it'll just like show you at least the file name.
Right?
But
Yeah, that's
whatever.
what I was hoping for.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Hunter?
Hunter. Oh my god, I love Hunter Hunter. I think it's really good. It's very weird. Not in like your typical kind of like, oh, it's a weird anime, but it's weird.
Like what kind of weird?
Okay, so like the show is very very shonen-y, and so it presents itself like that for like a majority of it, but then it gets to like season 3 or 4, and then randomly it has a lot of like really crazy body horror.
I absolutely love horror, so when you said horror, like you kind of caught me, but where you lost me was season 3 or 4. Like, you have to watch it that far to get there?
They have like it's very dramatic, you know. It's not like it doesn't have that tone up until that point, but it's just like not to spoil it or anything, but basically there's these villains that they end up fighting that are basically just a bunch of bugs, and it's just like the way they do the bugs is like really gross to me.
Okay.
I like the show. I think it's a really, really well made show. I really like the idea, the plot, and everything. But yeah, I don't know. That kind of holds it back for me. So I'd say it's like a B. It's like a B.
Anybody else object?
No, absolutely not.
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, so I don't have anything to say.
Okay.
I think a lot of the people that watch it are pretty cringe. So
that could probably be said for a lot of this.
That's probably a fair criticism, which is probably why I haven't watched it.
I can't lie. If there's any like really good horror animes that you guys have to recommend, you can totally throw that out there. I'm a huge fucking horror fan. I absolutely love horror. So like, you have any legit ones to throw out there? I will totally watch it.
I mean, have you seen Promise Neverland to you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Promise Neverland's good. Tokyo Ghoul is another one.
I probably watched
It's the one
part of it.
It's the one with the guy with the mask, with white hair.
Yeah.
It's very
Is it on Crunchyroll?
Tokyo Ghoul, yeah.
Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul.
This one right here.
Guilty Crown, I think. I don't know it.
I don't know that one.
Okay. Alrighty. This one. I can't tell either. What the heck, man?
Are you guys on? Which one are you?
That's Sword Art Online.
The one that just got put in the Never Watched?
No. Sorry, the one that she's on right now.
The one that we're
yeah.
on?
Okay.
Yeah.
D. It's a D.
I'll say yeah. Actually, I didn't really care for Sword Art Online. I thought it was just okay and not in a good way.
I have weird mixed feelings about Sword Art. Like the first arc was like the first 10 episodes or whatever I thought were fine. It's basically just a ripoff of Dot Hack.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. You said it. Yes, you're right. Absolutely.
Like, don't get me wrong. It does some different stuff from Dot Hack, but that's where the idea basically comes from, and everyone has their own things to contribute to established shit, but it's basically just Dot Hack that everyone pretended was had never been done before.
Idea. Exactly. That's why I don't like it.
And then his fucking sister falls in love with him, and then I'm just like, okay, now we're in weird anime bullshit, and I'm not down. Like, I don't know what it is, but my sister fell in love with me is a very prevalent weird anime bullshit that happens.
Oh boy, be careful what you say.
I'm not going to make this argument. I'm not going to make this argument, but this is a reality. There is a different culture in Japan, and there's
no doubt
certain things.
No doubt. Like, I don't know where the my sister fell in love with me comes from in Japanese culture.
Well,
like
I think it comes from royalty, honestly.
Right certain tropes I understand where they come from in Japanese culture. Like, the entire story of like the Moon Princess, or guy raises a daughter who isn't really his daughter, and then they fall in love and get married when she grows up. Like, those I know because they're old Japanese folktales. I don't know where my sister fell in love with me comes from.
I'm just saying that Vampire Knight is pretty good. It's a pretty good show. I'm just saying. And
take that for what you will.
Yeah.
So where we putting this?
I want to put Sword Art in C or D.
Yeah.
I think I agree.
I voted D.
I'm fine with D.
Yeah.
The next one is My Little Monster, and that one goes in. I would put it in S, but
I haven't seen it yet.
If you're being objective, does it go in S?
If I'm being objective, I'd probably I would put it in S. Realistically, because I will get outvoted, A.
I mean, I don't know if you're gonna get outvoted because I'm not sure anyone else has watched it yet.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll go with A.
So my opinion is the only opinion that matters. That's great.
True. As usual.
If you say yes, then we'll put it in S.
Yes.
All right.
I'm good with that.
D-Max, did you watch it?
No, I haven't seen it, but
So the only person who saw it said S. So
can't disagree.
I'll take your word for it.
It's a great cliche anime. I mean, you can't go wrong, really.
Bleach.
Oh, Bleach.
Bleach.
Oh, Bleach.
I've
B or
I've
C
seen.
For me. It's standard shonen.
I think I'd probably lean more on C than B, but if it ended up being B, I wouldn't be mad.
B was me giving it credit.
Yeah.
C is where I'd probably want to put it.
C is probably more likely.
I agree
Again,
with
it's another one of those anime where it's like me calling it mid is not it's not an insult. It's just I just feel like it's a reality.
Like shonen's meant to be kind of mid because it's meant to be accessible.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna really get into Bleach after I finish One Piece. So we'll see if my opinion changes after.
Oh god, that'll be the next greatest piece of.
No, because if I watch One Piece and then I watch Bleach, then those are the two like longest anime, and then that way after that I like everything else will be like nothing.
You'll never finish it. You'll never finish it.
That's what they said about One Piece, but I'm at episode like 900, so
yeah, but
200 more.
It's still going.
So come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Okay.
I give Bleach a C.
Bloom or something?
I don't know that one.
Blue.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Oh. Is that I'm trying to think what that is. If that is what I'm thinking it is that Scarlet Evergarden or Violet Evergarden? Might be.
I have no idea.
I mean, you said words.
You said words.
I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna say I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
These really should be labeled, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, right.
Especially with these, yeah, I agree. This one one? Anybody have any idea?
Magi.
No clue.
No.
Nope.
Psychopaths?
Psychopaths was a good show.
I feel like I have seen this one.
I have not, so I can't. I don't know.
I'd put it in A. Like I'm not gonna say it was like the most groundbreaking of groundbreaking things, but it was a good show.
He's the only one that's seen it, so.
Mm-hmm.
What about this one?
That one I don't recognize.
I don't know what that is either.
This one?
No idea.
Let's go by that prefer.
I know what the next one is.
Yeah, me too.
What is it?
Okay, we're either gonna be immediately all in agreement,
is that Attack on
or
Titan?
this is Attack on Titan. Yeah. I'm gonna break the ice here and say, C.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, you agree? Do you agree?
No. Okay.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
I have a lot of opinions on Attack on Titan. The first season I thought was an interesting concept, but it very quickly devolves into, like.
Yeah, the first season was amazing, but then it took like 10 years for anything else to come out.
So
it's like shock value.
The problem is all they do is they tug emotion. Right. So they go, here's a character, get attached to character, now character dead. And they do that like 12 times, and by then I'm just like, you know what? I'm kind of bored.
It's like what Game of Thrones did that everybody like really hated but enjoyed it, you know? But it's like they did it very intentionally, and I felt it every single time they did it.
Game of
and
Thrones
it's like
did it, Walking Dead did it, Attack on Titan did it, and I'm done with it. But the later stuff, like, when they get into like the actual like philosophy of like, you know, like original sin and you know, blaming people based
sins
on
of the father,
you know who you know what their ancestors did and things like ancestral guilt. Is a lot of the philosophy for the later seasons. It's interesting, but not enough to make me care.
Yeah, the concepts are cool. The way it's animated is interesting. I feel like the way it was animated in season 1 was a lot more appealing, and it just got like watered down as the show went along too. And there's a lot of reasons why I think it's just like C. You know, it's just
I'd go with C because I feel like it could have been great, and it did some stuff good, and the rest of it's just mediocre.
This one.
Oh, what is this one?
It looks familiar. I feel like I've seen that poster before.
It does look familiar. I don't know though. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I can't identify it off the top of my head, and all of that looks like it's in foreign. So.
Yeah, like the next, I don't know. Yeah, there's like, I don't know, 10. No, like 9 in between the next one that I actually know.
Okay, so the one we're on now is the Devil's a Part-Timer.
Oh yeah, I have seen an episode or two.
Yeah, actually, I have seen a couple episodes. Yeah,
Devil's a Part-Timer, I think, is a perfectly fine show. It's amusing. Keeps my attention.
B.
It's like I'd go with B. And it's the epitome to me of just like the thing you can turn on in the background and like go do other stuff. Like it's
there's been a few anime that have come out like this recent. Like, you know, it got in my opinion, it got a little bit too overhyped. But another anime that's kind of like this that I can think of is Spy X Family or whatever.
Oh
Spy Family?
Yeah, Spy X Family.
Spy X Family. I like it. I like the show, but I think like it's not like S tier or anything like that. You know, it's just like you said, it's a good show just to have in the background, kind of playing.
Yeah, Spy Family I think is moving a little slow. It's a good show, but I think it's moving a little slow.
Well, yeah, maybe is it on the thing? Maybe if we get to it, we'll talk about it. But
it might be.
Yeah.
So where are we putting this one?
I'd say B.
B. I think,
I'd give it like, I don't know, a C, but B is fine.
I mean, I could see C as well, but I'll throw it in B.
Okay. This one, anybody know?
I'm not 100% sure what that is.
I don't know what that is either. Is that Code Geass, maybe?
Could be.
Is that Code Geass?
Oh, I'm not 100% on it though.
Yeah, that's Code Geass. I haven't seen it yet. It's on my list.
This show I used to know the name of.
Oh my god, yeah. I've been racking my brain for a minute now trying to think of what it is. Because there's I'm not really huge into... Which one? Say it again?
K, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it does. There's a few of these. So there's like a bunch of sports anime out there, and they're not bad. Like like I've seen a few of them. They're not terrible. They're better than you think they would be typically. But they're all about the same.
If I was trying to recommend an anime to a sports guy, there's some decent sports anime.
There's a really good one about volleyball. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that one's great.
Pidgey says it's Code Geass.
Yeah,
that one was Code Geass. Yeah, the one with
last
the green
one
haired
was.
lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me do that one here. What about this one?
I don't know that one.
I'm not sure I recognize that at all.
Nyoka?
That just looks like high school slice of life, the anime.
Yep.
This one?
Oh, that's Gurren Lagann. I like Gurren Lagann. I thought it was pretty okay. That's a cult. Like, there's like a cult following on that one. Like, people really like that show. It's very stylized. I'd give it like I'd give it like a B.
Okay.
Why not?
You're probably the only one that has seen this one too. Okay.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
that one is Madoka Magica, and that show is amazing.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
You should, just don't expect it to be a magical girl anime.
Oh, okay.
Like, I got recommended Madoka Magica, and I watched the first episode, and I was like, oh, it's just a magical girl anime. And then I watched the second episode, and no, it's not. It's really not. It's
oh boy.
Oh, there's a horror anime for you. Watch Madoka Magica.
Cool.
Oh wow. Okay. I mean that. I guess I gotta watch it now. That's just I didn't know it was like that.
Straight horror. It's just got horror elements and
Crunchyroll.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll. It fucks with your brain a lot.
Okay.
That's cool.
This one right here. What's this one?
It says I think it's Black Bullet. I don't know that one.
I don't know that one either.
Nope.
This one, anybody?
Don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that one either.
Yeah,
I feel like I
definitely don't know that one.
feel like I've seen this one, but
Yeah, no, I don't know it.
Okay, so the next one is Tokyo Ghoul.
Pidgey just identified the volleyball anime.
What is it?
Hayuku.
That's right, because there's Hayuku and then there's Haiku, which is the name of the volleyball one, and I always get those confused, I think. So it's that makes sense.
What was your opinion on this one, Deep?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so Tokyo Ghoul is fucking amazing. I can't recommend it to everybody enough. It's one of those where it's like it's a creeper. It's like you like maybe you might get a few episodes into it and go like, this is like okay, like whatever. Trust me, you got to see the whole season through because the ending, like, it builds up to a crescendo. And the climax that it hits you out, like this is the song that was going around for a minute there, where it's like a really whispery sort of a guy, kind of like, man, I wish we could just play the song, but it would be copyrighted. It's great. It's very, very good. It's got something for everyone. Go watch Tokyo Ghoul. I'm gonna say it's S tier, honestly.
Honestly, that thing you said about watching it and feeling meh is the entire reason why I haven't watched it yet. Because I looked at Tokyo Ghoul and thought that's probably what's gonna happen, so I'll get around to it when I get around to it.
If you like philosophy and stuff, if you like that kind of a, it's very it's a gut wrencher. Like it's there, and like I said, it like they slowly dial it up over the course of like the season, and like I said, like the finale is masterful. It's
Yeah,
one of the greatest.
I love anime as philosophy. I think that's something that anime is very strong on.
Yeah, it's a very good it's like analogy. The whole show is kind of like it's got its little analogies, things that it's trying to kind of show, and it does a really great job of it. It's very, very good, and the imagery, the art in it, the animation, everything about it's great.
Haven't seen it.
You would like it. You would really, really like it, Maggot.
So D-Max, you would say S tier?
S tier, 100%.
Got it. Okay. This one.
This is Sword Art Online 2. I haven't actually seen Sword Art Online 2 yet.
Is that Gun Gale?
I don't know. Haven't seen it.
I don't know. He doesn't know.
Oh, if it's Gun Gale, then I'd say it was more boring than the first season of SAO.
This one.
The next one is No Game No Life.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I've heard a lot of things about this, but it's another one that's like on my list. I'm gonna get to it at some point. Okay, the next one is Seven Deadly Sins.
Mid.
You know,
D.
I want to put it at least or above where Fairy Tail is, because I always got them confused before I watched Tokyo, or I'm sorry,
You're just doing it because you feel bad?
No, not because I feel bad, because like I genuinely did like it. Like I'll say this, the show is good. It gets really bad though. Like the ending, like the later seasons as time goes along, and it's just fucking convoluted nonsense.
If the ending killed it for you, that's what killed fucking Evangelion for me. That's why it goes as low as it does. So
yeah. Where is what's it called? Fairy Tail? Where's Fairy Tail right now? Is that in C or B?
C.
I want to put it in C then. I don't want
Put it at the higher end of C, I guess.
Yeah. Put it just above Fairy Tail, maybe.
So like right here?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh. There we
Yeah,
go.
there you go. There you go. That's it.
This one.
Your Lie in April.
Your Lie in April, yeah.
Great anime.
Yeah,
oh, I've heard of this one. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Huck, you gotta trust me. You gotta. It's oh my god, it's good.
I think is Your Lie in April still on Netflix? I think it used to be.
It used
I
to be.
believe so. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. And I know it's on Crunchyroll still, but
Yeah, I've heard of this one before. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd give it a B.
This one?
This one is Elfen Lied. This is another good one.
Oh, S. 100% S tier.
Yeah, I'll say S tier.
Okay.
I would have said A, but fine.
Okay. This one? No?
I'm trying to see what it is. I don't know what it is. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't tell either. Okay. No?
No, don't know what that is either. Oh, is that Death? No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what this one is either. It looks vaguely familiar, but I can't.
Dude,
I don't
there are
know.
so many of these I'm looking at. It's like I should know the name of this, but I don't.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like Tokyo Ghoul.
It really
Right,
is. I'm like,
yeah.
I can go.
Oh, that one? No, that. Oh, that's Tokyo Ghoul. That is. It's A though. It's like the offshoot. I didn't like it very much. I thought it was like C or something.
This one?
Yeah.
That's Oran Host Club, the next one.
Yes.
That's I'd give it. I'd probably put it in S tier if I'm being honest.
I love Iran.
I'm sorry, what is this one right here?
Iran High School Host Club. Has anybody seen it?
Yes.
It's an older one.
It's good. It's really good. It's definitely one of like go into it without knowing anything about it. Like don't look up anything about it. Just watch the first episode.
Okay.
I think it's S. I really love it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's honestly kind of more for me as a person. That anime is kind of my childhood.
This one?
I can't tell.
I don't know.
I can't either.
It's a cooking anime, I think.
Which one?
Oh.
That's what I was thinking. I just
There's no shortage of cooking anime at this point.
It's the KHuck grilled cheese anime.
There's a whole saga with me, Megan, and grilled cheese.
You still haven't posted one yet.
I have not. I'm going to do that tomorrow, actually, because I ran out of bread. So I'm going to do it tomorrow.
I posted 2. Get your game up.
You have. I know. I'm sorry. I'm
Showing
going to
you
do
up.
one tomorrow. I promise. This one right here.
Is One Piece, ain't it? Or my head?
What? You're ahead.
Okay.
No, I don't know what that is. And then that's Steins Gate, but I've never seen it. Yeah.
Steins Gate is the next thing on my list. I swear to God.
Oh, really?
I put off watching it for so long.
I've heard a lot of good stuff, but I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Ah ha ha ha! One Piece.
One Piece. Oh man, I'm gonna have to fight anybody who says this is an S.
Mid.
It's
okay.
S.
Thank God. So we're gonna outvote D-Max here. It is definitely mid.
What? How much of it have you seen?
He is in love with One Piece, if you can already tell.
Oh my God, I can't do D-Max like that. If that's the case, I will vote S on D-Max's behalf.
Well, hold on, I want to argue this. Hold on, wait. How much of it have you seen?
Go ahead. Go ahead, D-Max.
Well, I was saying, how much of it have you seen? Like, how much of One Piece have you seen?
Oh, not very much. I can't get into it. I really can't.
How much is not very much? Like a few episodes, or like is it like? Yeah. You know.
It's been a while since I did it, so somewhere between 5 and 7.
Okay. It's a grower. It definitely like the thing is like people have
not a shower.
Like it's both. I mean, like what I mean is that like it's not like I can understand why people might not be able to get it. I got into One Piece kind of the back entrance, like the using the back door.
Oh my God! Can you just please say something normally, please?
No, I can't. I got into it the other way around because I got into it because I really enjoyed the lore. Like I was watching like some lore videos and stuff, and I was just kind of enamored by how big the world was and like how interesting and how like interwoven everything kind of is together. So I kind of approached it from like a very like good faith, like very like I wouldn't even say good faith, like great faith. Like I really I was like wanting to like this show when I got into it. So I can understand when people are like, oh, the pacing's a little off, and like the idea that it's like 1,000 episodes is just like, why would anybody ever do that kind of a thing?
I don't mind an anime that's 1,000 episodes. I fucking watch Case Closed. Like
yeah.
I just
yeah.
I when I tried to watch it, I had zero expectations, and I just.
Why is Peepaw here?
D tier.
Why are you fucking me?
Okay, well, you guys can put it in.
I already voted S tier.
No, it's okay. If you guys don't like One Piece, it doesn't have to be.
No, I voted S tier.
I like it. It's an epic. It is an epic. All right. I'm telling you, this is going to be the anime that is going to stand the test of time. I guarantee it. I fucking telling you, man. This anime is something special. This doesn't come around, but every couple hundred years. You know what I mean?
It has withstood the test of time. It's going in S tier.
How long do you think anime
Thank you.
has really been around?
Well,
saying.
No, you don't understand. Like, he is obsessed with One Piece. He loves
It's
it.
really good.
I'm not invalidating that.
Yeah.
Okay, but how many votes are there? That's what we're going off of, guys. How many votes?
Okay, I'll tell you what. I will put it in A for right now because I personally have not seen this yet. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, yes.
I'm fine. Listen, I'm fine with it. If you guys want to put it wherever you want to do it on this silly little tier list you guys are composing without me, apparently. Harumph. But yes, I am. I'm molding, seething, coping.
I am not offended.
I don't feel bad about any of this at all. I'm just saying that if you do wrong things, you're wrong.
Listen,
I literally voted S tier and I shit talk the show all the time. Shut up.
Well, I appreciate that. But listen, what I'm saying is that like just as the live action did so well, there will come a time where everyone will eat crow about this show because I did. I fought One Piece for the longest time. I didn't watch this show at all. I actively avoided this show until one day I just decided to give it a chance. And it turned out to be, in my opinion, probably the greatest anime I've ever seen.
Say the thing.
Oh yeah, no, One Piece is the greatest ongoing work of fiction currently, I believe. I totally believe that.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Yep.
Greatest ongoing work of fiction.
Okay.
One Piece.
Well, I'll tell you what. I promised you that I would watch it because I want to give it a fair shot. I told you, I promised you that I would watch it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but I will put it away for right now.
Wow.
So I will, but once I watch it, then I will get back with you. I promise.
How did I start watching this before you, KHuck?
I don't know. That's a very good question.
Well, you guys are watching the live action.
That's how.
Right? She literally watches it with us.
I do. I watch it with them.
I have to make her sit down and watch stuff.
Yeah, I will totally hand the baton to Timmy.
It's true.
It's
very, very true.
He definitely guides that.
What about this one? Does anybody know this one?
Is that Fate Grand Zero? Or is that
I don't know.
I'm not as familiar with that. I don't know that one.
I don't know. Okay. This one, anybody?
Oh, is that Fruits Baskets?
Is it?
I think that's Fruits Baskets. I could be totally wrong. It's either Fruits Baskets or maybe it's not Fruits Baskets. Shit.
Someone has recommended that anime to me a bunch of times, but I haven't watched it.
I don't remember the name of it, but it reminds me of Fruits Baskets, but it's not. I don't know, I guess.
It's Fate, apparently?
That was the other one. That was the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That one I'm not sure. I don't know.
Gintama?
Oh, that's it. Gintama. Yeah. That's a really popular anime. A lot of people like it. I haven't watched it yet. But I have a friend who's very into anime and she highly recommends it. She talks about it very similarly to Fruits Baskets. That's why I
gotcha.
associated those together. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I gotcha. I haven't seen it either, so yeah, there you go. This one, anybody?
Don't know.
Nope. Charlotte?
I don't know that one either.
Well, guys, we are passing the not actually weebs test right now, which arguably is a good thing. Arguably is a good thing for commentary. So
yeah, that's true.
I don't know if you know this, Maggot. There's a fuckload of anime.
No, I'm aware. I'm aware.
Exactly.
I'm aware. I'm just saying this is a good thing. Okay, this is a good thing.
This is a good thing. Yeah. This one, anybody?
Is that Blue Exorcist? I believe.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
I would say that's like a B tier. I think it's a B. It's a B for me.
Have you seen it,
Give it. Yeah, I guess I give it a C.
You give it a C. I could go with C. Let's go with C then.
Gotcha. This one?
I don't know, but the pose she's got going on. Though.
Why she looks nice?
That's what I was saying. I was like, oh, okay.
I feel like something.
I'm a little worried about that one. I feel like we shouldn't comment.
No, that one. Yeah, we haven't seen that one, all right?
Yeah, we haven't seen it. This is one of my favorites. I love Dead Man Wonderland. I think it's great. The first, it's a really good. If you're into horror, say it again. Sorry.
I like Dead Man Wonderland. There's some stuff in it that I thought was like a little, just sort of like
oh my god,
to get plot going. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good show. I definitely put it in at least B.
It just hit me. It just fucking hit me. I've been trying to figure out since we watched the fucking ghost stories where the guy that kid's voice, you know, like that kid. Yeah. It's the main character of Dead Man Wonderland. It's the same guy. God damn! I was trying to figure out what it was, and that's it. That's so cool.
I haven't seen it personally.
Oh my god, another one you'd like. You should watch the first episode of it.
The last time I watched Dead Man Wonderland, but.
You want me to watch a lot of anime?
No, I'm telling you. But this one, if you watch literally the first 5 minutes of it, that's all you need to watch. It's just the first 5 minutes.
Okay.
Well,
It's the opening of this is amazing. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it's great. Go watch Dead Man Wonderland. I'm gonna say it's like an A tier.
Okay. All right. Let's do.
I wish it had more seasons, but
Is
Another.
I don't know what that one is.
I don't know if that one is either.
Isn't the next one like
that poster, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know another.
I feel like I've scrolled past it.
Yeah, right. That is Kill la Kill.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I like Kill la Kill, but I don't know if I'm allowed to like Kill la Kill. You know what I mean?
Are you afraid you're gonna get canceled?
No, I don't think I will. Kill la Kill is very cool because it's like another one of those like analogy-driven sort of things. It's ridiculous. It's over the top, and you know, it's you know, hot anime women like fighting.
Whoa! Before you say any more, okay? Age check. We need an age check.
Okay, fine. Beautiful, like attractive anime women.
Stop
Or
yourself.
not attractive.
Stop.
God damn it.
Stop.
Is there like a better word?
Stop. Just
Sultry.
None of that. None of that.
Listen, the
fetching. Quite fetching young ladies. Is it?
Yeah, they're very dapper, you know.
It's a show that includes females. That's all we need to know.
God.
No. But the thing is, like the whole point of it is that like there's a group of people. Like it's like the bad guys want to clothe everyone, and then like the good guys want to like run around naked and shit. It's like it's stupid. It's supposed to be stupid.
You're not helping your case here.
I don't fucking know anymore. All right, if I get canceled, I get canceled. Kill la Kill is pretty good.
Okay.
I want to say it's like a B.
Okay, fair enough.
I hope that doesn't come around to bite us. Whatever.
Whatever.
So too. What about this one?
I don't know what that one is. Is that no?
Anybody? No.
Don't know.
I don't know that one.
Okay.
The next one, oh my god, I know what the next one is, but I can't remember the name.
Oh, that's Assassination Classroom.
Yeah.
I'd give this one like a B.
I would too.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty cool, but not that cool.
Okay. Wait, what? Do you agree or not?
I do. I agree. No, I agree.
Oh,
B is
I
a
know
good.
this one. That looks familiar. What is this one?
It's a Ghibli film. You know it.
Oh, that's Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's ES tier, easy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's S tier.
I've seen this one. Yes.
I mean, it's
Owl is the man.
Stick it up there. Just
Yep.
don't-
Yep. I know I've seen this one. I recognize the old lady right off the bat.
By the way, I like how a majority of S tier is just my choices. So.
It's because you're gonna stab us if you don't get your way.
So we got Full Metal Alchemist.
Ooh.
I've actually not seen this one, although it was super popular when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
So I'm
What do you
not
think?
gonna say S. I'm gonna say probably A.
I was thinking A too.
A's fair.
Yeah.
I think.
I was thinking A.
I like Full Metal Alchemist a lot, and I think it's another one of the like. If I'm being really consistent, I would probably say that it should be up near like Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo because it's like a similar kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
to
like
me.
a classic, yeah.
Yeah, but I think A is fine. I think A is good. It's not bad. It's just, you know. I don't know what that one is.
The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
I recognize the guy with like the sideburns, but I can't remember what it's called. Yeah.
Have you seen this one?
The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you think of it?
I think that the entire first season is amazing, and that the Endless 8 ruined the show, just like everyone else who's ever watched the show.
Okay, so where would you put it then?
So D? I think D.
Season 1 definitely went into S tier. Season 2, I feel like this should be two different palettes, because season 2, mostly fine, but the Endless 8 literally takes up 8 episodes, which is like half the frickin' season, and it's garbage. So.
Would you
So
be,
D.
Would you be okay with B?
I'd put it in A because people should definitely watch it.
Okay. What about this one? this next one?
Princess
Oh,
Mononoke.
yes. S all the way. Yes.
I agree with that.
I didn't realize there were going to be movies in this.
I kind of feel like that should be an A, but I am okay with being outvoted as well. I wasn't as huge a fan of Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, get outvoted, bitch.
I will.
When
What? You cut out there. I didn't
We can't hear you guys.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Timmy.
if it's a Ghibli film, just put it in S and wait until further acknowledgement. It's just...
Yeah, but also Ponyo. You know what I mean? It's like they have like one that's like Ponyo, and I'm like, ugh.
Ponyo, yeah, Ponyo was mid, honestly. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Like there's been some misses from Studio Ghibli. It's not like everything is great, in my opinion at least.
Ponyo, I'll agree with you. It wasn't phenomenal. I'm not sure I'd call it mid. It's still better than what a lot of people put out.
That's probably fair, but yeah. All right, Hyaku or Haikyuu. I really love this. I don't know where I put Tokyo Ghoul, but I would say it's on that level. It's
I'd say that's fair because we put Tokyo
very
Ghoul in. I want to say.
Did we say it was A or B? I can't
It's
remember.
either an A or B.
Wherever it is, it should be there.
Where is Tokyo Ghoul?
I might. Oh no, I put Tokyo Ghoul in S tier. That's right.
Oh, right,
Put it
'cause
in
you're
A.
the only one that watched it.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Put it in A. I think A is fair.
All right.
Yeah.
Um,
One Punch Man.
I've heard of this one. I haven't seen it though.
One Punch Man, I'd throw in A because it's good.
It's cool. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. It's like there's a few of these that kind of happened all around the same time where it's like it's very like we talked about earlier. It's very self-referential. You kind of have to know anime in order to get it, kind of a thing. But like One Punch Man breaks through that, and like it's not monotonous. It's very charming.
I mean, the fight scenes are good, so I would give it like an A, I guess, for that alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one.
I think I've seen it, but I don't remember it, so it probably wasn't very good.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
Okay. Noragami.
Oh, I've heard a lot of good stuff about Noragami, but I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't either. So
Yeah, I don't know that one. I don't know that one.
Konosuba.
I don't know it.
And Konosuba's on here twice, so I guess they separated either.
Oh, they did, yeah.
They separated either the movie or the 2 seasons. Regardless, both seasons of Konosuba and the movie should all probably go in A tier. They're all hilarious, and everyone should watch them.
I've seen clips, not the actual show.
Konosuba's great.
Okay.
Like it's One Punch Man, but for isekai. Like
Oh, wow.
it takes all the isekai tropes and makes fun of them.
That's kind of like slime.
Erased goes in S tier.
Oh, is that what that one is?
Yeah, that's Erased.
Oh, Erased. Oh, Erased was really good.
Yeah, Erased goes in S tier.
Yeah, that's S tier. Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
All right, this one. What's this one?
Soul Eater.
Soul Eater, yeah.
I like it. I want to say it's like a B.
No. What do you think?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
I'd agree. I've seen bits and pieces, yeah.
Yeah.
High School of the Dead. I'm really surprised that's on here because it was really popular when it came out and then died off and no one talks about it anymore.
Yep. There are probably reasons.
Yeah, what are the reasons?
Made by a hentai studio?
Yeah.
Oh, I should definitely watch it then.
I mean,
yeah.
You probably should. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like the story itself was fine. The
wait! I'm rethinking this.
Yeah,
no,
that's kind of the hard thing about this one is
No, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. I don't think we should rate this one.
I've never watched it. I've never watched it, so that's where it's
I'd
going.
say throw it up in C tier. It's a perfectly fine show as long as no one else is in the room.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Are we gonna get in trouble if we put it in C?
I put it in never watched, and that's where it's staying.
Why are you never watching it?
It's because they're high school characters. It's just not, it's just
they feel weird watching it.
Everyone stays fully clothed, or the closest thing you get in anime, fully clothed.
That's not true. That's not true.
There's never any nudity in that show.
There's a whole shower scene.
Is there?
My Hero Academia.
Yeah. My Hero Academia. I'm gonna say that's like a D tier.
Mid as fuck. And I'm gonna say this right now. Literally everybody in the fan base is cringe. So cringe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan.
I put it in C.
C is fine.
It's just another shonen show to me.
Yeah.
I tried watching My Hero Academia right after I finished One Punch Man, and I gotta tell you, they follow a lot of the same tropes, but go in very different directions. So it ruined My Hero Academia for me, because every time they would start to get into a trope, I was like, all right, here comes the punchline, and then they took it seriously, and I didn't know what to do with myself.
Yep. No, I think that go ahead.
Didn't they literally like spur the whole quirk thing?
Oh yeah, well basically. Yeah, that was the irony of them both kind of like coming out at around the same time, is they're very similar shows in a lot of ways. Like the whole concept of it is like pretty much the same. I liked My Hero Academia until like season 3 or so, and then I felt like, I guess without getting into spoilers, like one of the characters like has like a whole plot line with his family, and it's like so painful. It's just it's so like drawn out and long, and there's like a mystery attached to it, and the mystery sucks. It's just not very good. It's like obvious like from the get-go, and it's just tedious. They spend forever getting to anything that's actually interesting, and by the time they get there, it's just they've lost everything. And then they just like, and then they go like, "Hey,
I don't remember what storyline you're talking about."
It's Shoto's. It's his family. It's
Where like his mom's like in the hospital and all that stuff, and his dad's an asshole.
Yeah, that all that, like, that took way too long. That was ridiculous. And also too, it's like it doesn't make any sense. Like, it just, to me, it was not very well written. Like, it was just very
I guess I just wasn't paying that much attention during that point, because I don't remember most of it.
I was intently paying attention, and I got nothing out of it. So you did it right.
So what about this? So we talk about this one or My Hero Academia, or
that was My Hero.
Okay,
but
thank you.
Yeah, this is ReZero.
Oh, yeah,
this has got to be
ReZero.
In my opinion.
Go ahead. It goes up near the top somewhere.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is the most overrated anime of all time. I think this is like the shit that this main character, this little douchebag. I don't like the main character at all. He's such a little prick. He's such an asshole. And he because the things that he does in this series, and then all the way up to, like, I can't remember the name of the character, but it's the blue-haired chick. Okay, spoilers. I don't even give a shit. That's how much I don't care about this anime. I don't care. I'm gonna spoil it. There's a part where he's been dying and coming back to life, and it's been very traumatic and very like boo-hoo, oh, very sad for him. And then he gets to this point where it's like this girl is just like, you know, main character of the show, I think you're really great, and despite like all of your flaws and everything, I think you're amazing, and I think you're like the greatest person in the world, and I want you to be my lover forever. And then he just turns around and he's just like, fuck you, bitch, I hate you. I think you're like the worst thing ever. I think you should, like, you know, end it today, right now. Do it. I don't even care. And then but the music is swelling like it's a good happy moment. And then she turns around and she's like, actually, I'm really into that. I think that's a really good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna follow you to the ends of the earth. And like, it's like that's how like a season ends. That's like how that's how the season ends. No.
For real?
It's terrible, in my opinion.
He's laughing.
I do not like it.
Timmy's laughing. He's like,
because that's what happens. That's literally what happens.
So based. So based.
So
the trauma that this character goes through. This is like a traumatized girl, and he's just like fuck you. He's like, fuck you. I don't care about your feelings. You can cry anytime. I don't care.
You're only selling this more for me.
Yeah.
S tier. S tier.
S tier.
Fine. Put it in S. Yeah, put it above One Piece. Go ahead.
No. We'll put it in B for base.
All right. All right.
Why not? D-Max, I gotta tell you, you described it great.
I mean, is that not accurate? That's exactly what happens.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That scene is that is the worst scene I've ever seen in an anime ever. I hate that
you
scene
need to
so
watch more
much.
Anime, then, sir.
I hate that. No, I hated it.
He's watched a lot. Trust
He's
me.
watched a lot.
It sucks.
Yeah.
but it's that's just my pet peeve. It's just my opinion. It's probably wrong. You know.
Your
Oh, God,
opinion.
I know
yeah.
this one. I
That's
cannot.
Spirited Away.
Thank you.
Yeah, Spirited
Yes.
Away. That's us. Too.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually watched a clip of that the other day.
Spirited Away is another one of those Ghibli films where after I watched it, I felt silly for not wanting to watch it.
This one right here. That one looks kind
I
of
don't know.
familiar.
I don't know that
Not
one.
Hang
sure.
on. I'm slow. Hang on. I don't know this one.
Okay. That one.
Oh,
No idea.
You might know it. Do you know it?
Oh God, yeah. Hold on, I have the name of it somewhere.
All right, he's looking it up real quick. That does not look familiar to me, but
Is that Anohana?
Oh, that might be.
Anohana? Maybe. Is it? I don't know. Did we ever watch it together? I don't think we did.
No, I haven't actually had a chance to watch it yet. It's supposed to be like soup stoops depressing, and I'm really excited about it.
Soup stoops depressing.
It's always the depressing anime that are the most interesting.
True. True.
Yeah.
Very, very true. Yes. So, should we put it in Never Watch for now?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
This
Which
one.
actually, speaking of kind of depressing, I mean, this is actually a funny anime, but it's depressing in like a micro sense, but in a macro sense, it's hilarious. This is Mob Psycho 100.
Yeah.
I really like Mob. I thought it was really, really good. I understand people have like some problems with it, but it was very, very entertaining for me. I want to say it was like A.
Okay.
I agree with A.
Oh, oops, what am I doing?
The animation in it is fucking
Yeah, it's great.
Where'd
Yeah.
it go?
You dropped it somewhere in the tier list.
I did.
Oh no.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Oh, where did it go? It like vanished. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, no,
is it
wait.
B?
Where?
Is this it?
No, that's not it.
No, that's not it.
Where the heck did it go?
Is it like
You
gone?
deleted
Holy
it.
shit.
I guess I did, yeah.
Mob
It's-
got to
it's
100 and he
somewhere
just
in the middle
vanished.
somewhere.
Oh, there it is. It's right there. It's the second one now.
Oh, okay. We didn't go far.
Somehow.
So
Yeah, I don't know how that.
we say A.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. This one.
I don't know.
I
You
don't
don't
know
know?
what that is either.
Okay.
That's Attack on Titan, isn't it?
No, we did that one already, didn't we?
Yeah. So I guess just put it where the other Attack on Titan is.
Oh, it is Attack on Titan. Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
It's probably final season.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
You know, the final season that's lasted for
Where
5
did we
seasons.
put Attack on Titan again?
See, that's what I was talking about too, with like the way that the animation style changed, and I like the way that it looked at the beginning of the show more than at the end.
Gotcha. Yeah,
There's another My Hero.
Mr. Huck and I tried to watch the first season, I think, and we couldn't. I think we finished the first season, but we couldn't get through the rest.
There's 2 more My Heroes on here. They can all go in the same place that we put the first one.
Yeah.
Is this right? This is My Hero? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Except
going
if-
in never watch for me because I'm never watching it.
If any of them were the second movie, I think it's the second movie. I would say like F. We'd have to make like a Z tier because that
Right.
there's one of the My Hero Academia movies that is the worst piece of shit like I've ever like it rivals ReZero for me.
Wow.
I haven't
It's
seen
bad.
any of the movies, so
It's real bad. I'll fuck it. I'll just spoil it because it's so stupid. Okay, so like how you get the power one for all is you have to eat the hair, or well, it's one of the ways that you can do it is you can eat the hair, consume the DNA of the person who has the power. At the very end of this movie, there's a part where they like Bakugo, who's like the Vegeta of the series, and Deku, who's like the Goku, the green-haired kid. He's like they can't beat this guy who's like a big super bad powerful guy, and Bakugo like looks over at him and he's like, I know how we can win, and they look back at each other and he's like, okay, we'll do it. And so like and then Deku gives him a strand of his hair, and immediately Bakugo gets all of the powers of One for All, and it's like a crazy epic like over the top fight scene or whatever. So it's like that's ass pull in and of itself, but then they have the absolute nerve to throw in like this really like ethereal like here far wherever you are, like it's like that type of a thing during this like huge epic battle like with this dude, and it's just the most pretentious shit I have ever had to sit through. It is awful. So bad.
That is bad.
Yeah, I was not into it, but it was funny though. It was really funny. I was laughing.
I probably would laugh too, to be honest.
It was so ridiculous because, and then the other thing was too, it was so stupid because they wrote themselves into a hole, because the story is supposed to go that whoever it is that like gives up the power, it's like they give it up. Like once you hand somebody the DNA of One for All, it starts to leave your body. So how they got out of it was stupid, because they just made it so that at the very end of the battle, Deku just gets like knocked out and Bakugo gets knocked out, and apparently that's enough to stop the transition. It's the dumbest shit in the world, because literally we see this happen with All Might and Deku, and there's multiple like you know, this spans over like months, like periods of months. Are you telling me these people never slept during that time? This is the dumbest shit ever.
So it's with this one that we're talking about that I have right now, right?
Oh, I don't know.
We're talking about.
I don't know that one.
Oh, okay.
By the way, Seth, I see you in chat. I just read your DM. I love you. Okay, I love you.
I don't know this one though.
I don't either.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I know.
Wait. I do know this one. I'm pretty sure it's about a girl who's like in love with her teacher.
Okay, so you've named roughly like 90% of all like shoujo manga.
Shoujo.
Look, I watch a lot of clips, okay, and the clips are okay, you know, they're not horrible.
This is Your Name, I guess.
Your Name
was good.
I want to say
it's good.
I want to say it's the top of S. Honestly, I think it's one of the best things I've ever seen.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
But Your Name, while I thought it was really good, every time I hear it, I get annoyed that a silent voice doesn't get talked about because it's better than
Yeah, you know, silent voice is good too. That is
okay, but Your
fair.
Name is much like the style of it is way better.
Like the art?
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
I'm kind of stuck between it because I can see what you're saying.
Silent Voice is right there. That's my favorite ever.
For the record, I would put them both in S tier.
Yeah.
So.
Well, fine, just throw them both.
Let's do that.
Now.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Silent Voice is my favorite ever in the existence. Yes, that is my absolute. I watched that 3 times and it made me bawl my eyes out each time. I loved it.
Yeah, I was watching clips of it yesterday and it made me yeah.
Overlord is a more recent anime that started coming out. People started really enjoying. I watched a few episodes of it. I thought it was okay. In my opinion, it's a worse version of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, which in my opinion is very good.
I haven't watched Overlord yet, but from what I've heard, the entire thing is basically just a giant D&D reference. And as a D&D fan,
it's an isekai.
At some point.
It's like the One Punch Man version. Well, it's kind of like you were describing before with I don't remember the name of the show, but it's like the premise of the show is that the guy wakes up and he's the overlord, like he's the big bad, the big
isekai?
boss. Yeah, of this isekai realm that he kind of like wakes up in. So he's got like all this power and he's got these minions and everything. It was okay. It didn't grip me. I didn't end up watching all of it.
So what would you say, like C or D?
Yeah, like C.
Okay.
It was all right. It probably would end up being good if I just
haven't seen it.
But yeah.
From what I've heard,
The designs
in
in it were
D&D
cool.
references, so I'll probably enjoy it.
Oh, it's My Hero Academia.
Yeah, just
My
throw
Hero.
the rest.
Yep. There we go.
Oh,
what is that?
This is Code Geass. This is another Code Geass.
Code Geass? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Throw it and haven't seen with the rest of the of the
Yep.
Bye. Death
Death Note.
Death Note. Timmy is okay. Let me give you a play-by-play of Timmy's face right now. He's looking very angry. He's like shaking his head.
Why?
He's very disappointed in this one.
You don't like you're not into Death Note?
My reaction to Death Note, because Death Note is solid C.
Wow. Okay.
Let's go in an A.
I want to split. I want to be.
Whatever they want.
I want to split the difference and say B myself.
You would. That fucking ties it, you asshole.
No, he said C.
All right, I'll say A. I'll say A. I liked it. I thought it was all right. I just it's not like my favorite. It makes me feel gross watching it.
I have not seen this, but I will take your words for it since you both love it. I will say Death Note, you two win. So, this one right here, anybody?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
Okay. And this one that looks like anime Ghostbusters.
To be honest, I don't know. God. I don't think I know any of the rest of these.
That's Clannad. We had that up before. You can put it, and we don't know because that's where we put it.
Okay. Oh, it was a double? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This one right here?
My never watch list is massive.
I think that's Violet Evergarden. I think we voted on that one. I think we said we didn't know.
Got it.
Or maybe I said it. I don't know.
Oh, actually, the next one actually does look kind of familiar, but I don't know the name.
I've never seen it before.
A lot of these look
I recognize the dude with the weird hairdo.
And last...
What's up with pompadours?
Right?
Yeah.
And last but not least, this one.
Oh, that last one was Akame Gay Kill or Got
This
Kill.
one? Oh,
Yeah, Seth, I probably have Seth, but here's the thing: is like I go through and I get like a lot of clips of things I haven't seen.
Gotcha.
I thought Seth was on a break for 5 days.
I thought she was too.
What the fuck? Calling me out in chat instead of taking a break.
What the hell, Seth? I thought you were taking a break.
Jerk.
I thought so too. Yeah, that's what she said last night. Yeah, she sure did.
Pointing my finger, wagging.
Yeah, I post things of stuff I haven't seen before, Seth. Yeah.
What's this one?
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh.
Some people would fight me on this, but I would say stick it right next to the other Fullmetal Alchemist because I think that both shows are roughly similar in terms of quality.
People.
I really don't think Brotherhood was any better than the original show.
I don't think I've heard more often people say that Brotherhood was better than the original, but I don't know that to be true. I've only seen the original. I've never seen Brotherhood. It's another one that's on my list.
The ending to Brotherhood kind of fucks with its own philosophy. The ending to the original show was a little bit more consistent. I don't think it was better, but it was at least interesting. But they didn't have an ending to work with when they made it, so they had to make something up.
Okay. So where do we put this? Like with the
where do we put the other one?
Alchemist is somewhere.
I think we put it in A.
Did we?
I think it's right there. Yeah.
Oh, yep, there we go. Okay.
Nice.
All right, we're all done, guys.
All right, so this is great. This tier list looks amazing. I just have one thing to move. Let's just put One Piece in S tier. How about that?
So we can go ahead and move One Piece down.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't say anything.
Wait, I already voted for One Piece to be an S tier.
Wants it to go up anymore? So
you know what? Because I love you and because I adore you, D-Max. You know what? And I'm a neutral party.
Okay, you're not being neutral by giving him his way. I'm just pointing that out. Like,
Well,
that's
she
not,
is because
that's
now
not
that she's a
neutral.
part of the
No.
neutral party, I'm a part of the neutral party.
No, you're
so,
no. We're not gonna do the suck up bullshit. That's not neutral.
Okay, so you vote S tier then, Maggot?
Yeah. I threw my vote a while ago.
She did.
Okay, well then that's 3 S tiers.
There you go. There you go.
Yay! Oh wait, but it belongs at the top though, at the very top.
All right.
No,
fine.
no.
Yeah. There you
Do
go.
not.
That's good.
Do
That's
not.
good. Yeah, that's
I'm
perfect.
gonna leave if you put that in front of Naruto.
All right, fine. Put it just in front of Shippuden. Actually, switch Shippuden
No, put it
to
in third.
Naruto and then put it in the middle.
Damn it.
Put it in
do
third.
we really have to worry about the minutia of the order?
Apparently.
Yes. Yes, we do. Much better. Much better.
All right, fine.
Oh, Lord.
All
have
right,
mercy.
this is our list.
Yep, this is our list. Yep, downloading.
This is probably the most scuffed.
Probably. Yeah.
I'm really mad that they didn't have Black Clover on here because I like shout out to Black Clover. I really like that anime.
Well, for the record, I put the whole website on there of the quizzes for you guys to look at, and I think I'm the only person who did. So, just saying. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
L ratio.
My bad. What'd you say, Tim?
What did you say, Tim?
There's a lot of stuff that probably should have been on there that wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
True.
It's always weird when you get like a strange list of anime where it's like, oh, I just haven't seen that one yet. I know it's on my list, but it's not there. And then there's like all this other anime out there where it's like, no, I swear I'm a weeb. I'm a certified weeb. I promise.
Well,
there's just a lot of anime.
Yeah. No, I am a certified weeb through and through. No, 100%. Well, guys, I think we got.
Actually,
go ahead,
Victor. It's me controlling most of it. Actually, not D-Max.
Well, I think we all did a good chunk of it for the most part.
Okay.
Controlling the tier list.
Literally all of the animes that I have actually seen are in S tier, but okay.
That's because you have a knife and you're gonna stab us, maggot. Like, what the hell do you want from us? Of course we're afeared.
True. Oh, we got Empress in waiting. Okay, let's pull her in real quick. And not gonna be too long, I think. Hold on. Hello, Empress.
Hey, Empress. Hello. Would the Empress like to address the court?
Maybe.
There she is.
Hello, my
Okay.
dear.
Forgot I was muted. I didn't expect to get pulled in this quickly, okay?
Well, I
No
just
worries.
happened to see you, and I know Nuclear was waiting for a little bit too. If he wants to come back in for a second, he can.
Yeah. So I only caught like a little bit of that tier list. I don't know what the entire tier list, but you guys got some homework to do.
I guess so. Well, that's
you guys really okay. Do you have it live? Let me just.
I should have. Hold on.
Okay, you guys really need to see Violet Evergarden because it's actually really good. I know it's one of the mainstream Netflix animes, but it's actually really good.
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I think I've watched the first couple episodes, like not enough to really know for certain, but I enjoyed what I watched. It was very cool.
And if you just there's one more that I know you guys absolutely need to see because it's I promise they're really good. I know they're like girly, but
I like shoujo.
I like shoujo too.
Yeah.
I don't know its name, but it is down
There
a
it
little bit
is.
more.
I got it.
It is the third one
Which
on
one?
the bottom right.
This one?
No, bottom right. Third last one. My bad. Bottom right.
This one?
The one with the
Yes, that
on the
one.
bridge.
Yes, that one is super. You guys will love it. It will make you cry.
What is it?
But it's really good. I don't remember the name of it, but like the synopsis is like that little girl died when they were all children. And they're trying to find closure and shit because of it. Because like one guy blames himself, and then
I think Tim knows it.
Yeah, it was Anohana. Like I said,
Yes!
it's on my list of things to watch because it's supposed to be super depressing, and I'm really excited.
It's
about
really-
it. I just haven't got around to watching it yet.
it is really good.
We are reading chat, by the way. To be fair, guys, sorry.
We are. We're looking at it. I'm sorry. We're looking at it. We just haven't responded. Too
And
much.
the
I'm
one
sorry.
with the cat helmet, motorcycle helmet, that one's really good if you like ensemble anime. It's a little bit slow to get into. It's called, I think it's like called Dur, but I keep calling it Dura Dura.
Where is it at?
It's in the to watch.
Oh, okay.
It's the one with the cat ears, cat ear helmet.
Cat ear helmet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 in, 3 down.
5 in, 3 down.
Or is it?
Oh goodness me! Is it this one? This one?
No, the one to its left.
That one?
That one, yeah.
Okay.
That one's also really good.
Okay.
It has a headless woman that's actually really hot, or everybody thinks is really hot. So.
Gotcha.
Well, be careful. I hope she's of age.
No, she is of age.
I know. I'm
True.
kidding. I'm teasing. I'm just teasing.
Oh man. Well, anything else, Empress? I got Nintendo Mail and Pidgey waiting.
No, not at all. We good?
Well, thank you for calling.
Good to see you, Empress.
See ya.
Yeah. Okay, let's get Nintendo Mail and Pidgey. Hi, Nintendo Mail.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
You're muted. You're muted.
Hello, sir.
First of all, not have Inuyasha and like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
You're right. I'm sorry. I should have submitted one of like the 300 fucking long anime tier lists. My bad.
Yeah, so we could have been here for 4 hours.
Right.
Instead of
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't have all time for that, dude. I just picked the shortest one that I could find.
No, but to his point though, I mean, like, like Inuyasha belongs on this list. Like Inuyasha is like another staple anime. I feel, you know.
Gotcha.
Really good.
Gotcha.
Really like anime.
It's like I was watching this anime where this king like passes away, and then becomes like overpowered, but he becomes a new reborn as a girl. You guys know what it's called?
Are you talking about that time I got reincarnated as a slime?
No.
Okay. There's a few.
It's a guy that turns into a girl.
Your name?
Ranma?
Like he's an old king. Like he passes away.
Oh.
Then he becomes reborn, overpowered, and becomes a girl instead of a guy.
That's a more recent one. It's he's a was it magic or he uses a sword?
The name is, I don't know, I think it's a girl, but I don't know. Because I know she, over time, her age, she fights these monsters and such. It's weird. But
I don't know,
it's
man.
an anime.
This is not helpful.
That's a lot of there's a lot of anime that are like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah. I guess I'll say, like, the king passes away. There's, like, this goddess who wishes, like, who grants his wish, and when he was wished to be reborn again, he was reborn, but instead of being a guy, he becomes a girl. And he's a god, I guess. Or, I'm sorry, she's a god. Or she has overpowered. So I have no idea what the anime is called.
I don't know.
But it's a really good anime.
Okay.
Sorry, I not to derail, but Fairy Floss, I think, said Ben 10 should be on here, and I don't even disagree.
Stop right now.
We need Ben 10. We need Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No.
If Avatar: The Last Airbender was on here, I wouldn't be super offended. But if you put Ben 10 on this list,
I'm gonna kill myself.
He's no ordinary kid. He's Ben 10. Right?
Stop. Literally stop.
Anything else, Nintendo Mail?
Pokemon should have counted as well because
yeah.
I agree.
Pokemon's definitely an anime, and it should probably be on
okay.
somewhere. Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, I picked the list. Be mad at me. Okay.
No, it's not. No, it's not your It's not your fault. It's the list maker's fault.
No, it's not your fault. No, I agree. Pokemon should have been on here too. I agree. 100%.
Yeah, Pidgey got it. Where's iCarly? Where's Corey in the house? Yeah, I agree.
It's not a Disney tier list.
Well, maybe that's next then.
Maybe.
But yeah, when it comes to Inuyasha, like Inuyasha is really good. If you have
Inuyasha's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Amphina Pirate Princess as well.
I haven't seen that one. Haven't heard of that one.
It's a really good anime.
Athena Pirate Princess? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Athena Pirate Princess.
Gotcha.
Well, it says pirates in it, so I like pirates.
I do too.
You know, so.
It's a really good anime. It's actually voiced by the same character who did Ingrid and that one girl in Genshin Impact. I'm not sure.
Ah.
Oh, Genshin Impact? Ew.
And other video games. I don't know. And Sonia from the Pokemon anime. Or I'm sorry, Sonia anime version.
Okay. All right, Nintendo Mail. Well, thank you. I got other people waiting for you, or other people. I got 3 more. Okay. So thank you. Though. I appreciate it.
No Boko, no Pico, no.
No.
Boko,
no Pico. No.
That doesn't sound good. No.
Stop bringing that up, okay? Please.
Bye, Nintendo Mail. Thank you.
SMH.
Hey, no problem.
Thanks, Nintendo Mail.
All right, we got Pidgey. Pidgey was first. Hello, Pidgey.
Ah, fuck.
That's a great way to come into the call.
So, Pidgey, I just looked at the chat. The U.S. or UK office?
Yes.
Yes, on both.
Right.
Very helpful, yeah.
The one with the stapler and the jello.
Japanese guy.
Chris, hope you guys are doing well.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we are very
hanging
good,
out.
sir.
I'm just glad that I've been able to evade getting stabbed by Maggot by putting everything that she likes in S tier.
True.
You know.
Yeah. Well, I'd say you've pushed it back a month.
Did I threaten you? Did I threaten you yet? I don't think I've threatened you yet.
Okay, you're kind of the way you're saying that though is kind of threatening. So I don't know. I mean, like it's kind of a double-edged sword. Like I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you better sleep with one eye open.
I
No,
can't
there's
sleep.
no Jello, Echo. No,
Hold
there's
on,
no Jello.
hold on. I'm going to be taking transcripts of this. Hold on, this is going to hold up very well.
No.
Oh.
You better watch out for the jar at the very least.
Well, yes, actually, inscribe all of it. I need evidence because I'm gonna have to, give this over to the coroner. I'm gonna have to give this over to the judge, the jury, the executioner. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
What you got, Pidgey?
What about Pidgey? Do you like anime?
Yeah.
Are you an anime? Are you one of these weeboos?
I think anime is all right. I think it's fine. I watch it on occasion.
What's your favorite anime?
Kind of hard to say. I like a lot of anime. However, I wouldn't say I love a lot of anime. I'd say I like Berserk a lot. I think
Berserk is good. That's another one that should have been on here.
God damn it, that's the one that Matt watched, and I was gonna put that in the lowest tier possible.
Oh my god.
Well, I like Death Note, so yeah.
Death Note's good.
Yeah, Death Note's good. There's a couple other ones. I'm trying to remember. I remember I used to watch one called Monster. And then there's obviously Cowboy Bebop and, all that other good stuff. But yeah, I think anime is genuinely good.
Fair enough. Yeah, there's a lot of anime.
There is a shocking amount of anime.
You know what it is? And it's actually what Tim was saying at the very kind of beginning of this was that like so much of what your taste in anime is dependent upon like, how old you are, like around what time you kind of watch stuff because I think for us we're probably in that more Toonami-esque kind of block. So it's like all of those anime that were really popular at that time are the things that we like. So like yeah, things like Berserk, like that. I don't think Berserk was ever on Toonami, but it's like of that era where it's, we could have possibly gotten it. Like another one that wasn't on here that I thought was really good was Claymore. Claymore was epic. I thought Claymore was very, very cool.
Did you see Claymore?
I did not see Claymore, no.
Gotcha.
There's also a lot of animes where it's like they come out with it and then it's only one season and then they never make any more past that. So it's like oversaturated.
It's so true. There's another really great. I was inspired by this anime that I found on one of those like on-demand channels like that did anime. It was called Jing the Bandit King, King of the Bandits, and fuck man, that show slapped. But it only had like 6 episodes or whatever. It like never renewed. It's the same thing as like Dead Man Wonderland. It's just it has more material somewhere, but they just never animated it.
Psychic Princess is really good too, but they literally only made one season.
Yeah.
Some
Space
of those,
Dandy. That's another good one.
Some of those animes that have a limited number of episodes, like 6 episodes and stuff, like what is it? Like Rin. That was a good show. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because like we have a weird way of like thinking about anime because like for us, a lot of more American or Western audiences, like our engagement with it is just seeing the anime. But the reality is that anime is actually usually it's an advertisement for the manga, which is the main source of like income, and it's like it's the actual product, right? It's weird because you'd think that like the anime would be the big ticket, big budget sort of whatever, and it is, but it's not the same. Like that's not the original source material. It's just a promotion for the manga that's ongoing. So right. I think that's why a lot of times like we don't see a lot of Dead Man Wonderland is a good example. I think there's like 3 or 4 volumes of that, but we've only seen like volume 1, and it's just for that reason. It's like it just didn't make enough money in the anime form to justify them making another advertisement for this manga that was already doing okay, you know?
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Bidgie? I got Seth and Spectre waiting.
Ghost Stories is fucking glorious.
Isn't
and
it?
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny.
Well, what was funny was that when Maggot sent me the video for it, I'm like, what is this? So of course I went to Tim, and I messaged him, and because we were talking about tonight, trying to get some ideas together and whatnot, and I said, yeah, I was sent Ghost Stories, and he literally was like, who told you about that? And I said, Maggot did. Why? Is it really bad? And so he sent me a video of like a whole
It was
somebody describing it. Yeah, it was a mini documentary on somebody explaining what it was, and I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is like right up my alley.
There's so many.
Yeah,
There's so many videos.
It's unironically one of the best animes I've ever actually watched. Oh my god.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
Think of a big black man chasing you! Oh, he's not racist. I guess so. He only ran 0.2 seconds faster.
All right, Benji, I gotta pull in Seth and Spectre.
All right.
You have a good one, sir. Thank you.
You too. Take care, everybody.
All right. Spectre, I think, was next, and then I'll pull in Seth.
Yeah, make Seth wait so we can yell at her in a minute.
Hi, Spectre.
Hey, Spectre.
Hello. Sorry, I was in the middle of a conversation with Seth, and I just realized that you pulled me in.
Oh wow,
too bad.
You have some haters in this Discord, Mr. Spectre.
What do you mean?
I was like chilling out in like the off stream chill thing. I popped in there right before the stream because I was just waiting for KHuck, and there were just people in there. So I was like, I don't know. And to be honest, I didn't know a lot of them in there. But they were talking all sorts of smack about you, saying that you like feet and stuff. And like, I can't verify.
He does. That's true.
Yeah, well, they can cope. It's false.
No, it's a little. You've never contested that before. You're such a liar.
It's a 100% false.
You're literally gaslighting right now.
They said that it had something to do with Minxie's stream or something, or
you just don't want him to know that you're lying.
Okay.
And
I mean, I wouldn't judge you. I just saying, like, I heard that, and I don't know.
I'm not here.
It's a whole thing with him and feet. I'll explain later, D-Max.
Wow.
It's
liar
it's a mess.
Ryerson.
Anyway, so I have several different opinions regarding your guys' list.
Okay.
So, if you don't
Go
mind.
for it.
Go ahead.
Front up. You got this. I believe
Okay.
you.
So, so first of all, personally, so I've gotten to I've accepted the fact that Fairy Tail is the kind of series where you either love it or you don't. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But for me, that series holds such a special fucking place in my heart. I can't it's some of its arcs are weaker than the others, but I love it so much. Like, to give you an idea, I literally have three Twitter threads dedicated to an OCA made out of the series.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Wait, which show?
Yeah.
What show?
Yep.
Fairy Tail.
Fairy Tail.
Mid.
Of course, you would say that, Sakura Stan.
Mid.
Anyway,
You know what?
Anyway.
You know what, Spectre? Your opinion is not that important to me.
Oh, did you kick him? Oh, Maggot.
Oh my. Oh. Well.
Whoops.
Oh, there he is.
There
Thanks,
he is.
Spectre.
There he is.
For fuck's sake!
Jesus Christ. Anyway. So there's that. There's that first one.
I would still argue. I think I do think that I think that Seven Deadly Sins is better.
That's fine. I'm not one to shame other people's anime's opinions unless if it.
Sure.
I'm gonna stop
You
myself there.
literally just did.
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
What are you talking about?
I was gonna add to the joke. I was adding to the
serious?
joke. Okay.
You should
Anyway.
talk soccer all the time.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. Move along, bitch boy.
The second thing is that I disagree heavily with like your guys' opinions on Attack on Titan. Personally,
Okay.
It's a
Mostly
hugely
because
popular anime. So
it is, but
yeah.
I think me and my dad, like, we talk about it all the time. We honestly think it's we'll probably find a better one later down the line, but we honestly think it's the best that we've watched in a long time. I love the characters. I love the plot. I love the world. Like, the best thing about it for me is that not really that it's character centric, but it's more or less world centric, if that makes sense. Where it's
Yeah, I
like,
get
oh,
that. Yeah.
the amount of characters that die, it doesn't matter. Like, the main character is the three walls. It's the going on of everything around it. So when characters outside the wall go out the same way you do, then that concept, like, it's so well done that me and my dad, we talk about that series for fucking hours.
I mean,
because
it is
we love it that much.
It's a deep series. I won't take that away from it.
100%. The only thing that I can say I dislike is how they fucking market the final season.
Oh, you mean the quote unquote final season?
Gee, don't even get me started on all that shit. Because the way they marketed the final season is so fucking bad. Oh my god. Because it's like, oh, final season, no, final season part 2, and then final season part 3, and then final season part 3, part 2. Like, really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get it.
They did
because,
a Twilight.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, I get it because Mappa, when it comes to Mappa, the studio that's behind it, they have a lot of series under their belt, so it kind of just takes time for them to do their animations, and that's fine. But don't market the final season like very early on and then have to take like fucking several years to get it out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I can say I dislike.
Gotcha.
So, but then in terms, I want your guys' opinion on certain series that weren't on there.
Okay.
Chainsaw Man.
Oh my god, S. I would have said S. It's
I
one of
agree.
the only. It's one of the only anime right now that's out that has epic amounts of hype behind it that I think is totally justified.
Oh, I love it.
Amazing.
Even if
like as like I think that like I said, I think Jujutsu Kaisen in my opinion is like insufferable. Like all the criticism that I have for Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man is
Answers?
like it answers them completely. Like it's
okay. Yeah, that makes
great.
sense.
Yeah.
What do you think of Chainsaw Man, Tim?
I haven't actually bothered watching Chainsaw Man yet.
Okay.
Pretty good.
I recommend it. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's stupid. It's like, it's very bleak. I will say this though, it is bleak.
So it's
Very bleak.
So it's grimdark apparently.
Yes,
Gotcha.
very.
It's got its lighthearted moments.
It does have its lighthearted moments. Some of the characters are actually pretty funny.
Yeah. I think that
and
the
then
character is pretty good in that one.
Next, Berserk.
Mid.
Yeah.
Mid. Matt
have
hit
a-
like that one is mid.
Oh boy.
It makes me one thing before you go. Sorry, DMX. But it makes me upset that since Miro is dead, we'll never get a good adaptation. Ever since Miro died.
Well,
yeah.
The anime was never super good. There were times where it was better than others, but the manga
Well, that's
really
because
was
they cut
very good.
Yeah, the manga was great. It's just that when it comes to every single anime adaptation, they cut a shit ton of it out.
Yeah, but now it's just unfinished forever, so I'm kind of mad about that.
Which makes me sad. Yeah, which makes me sad, and especially since Miro was dead. Though, granted, his editors have continued to like try to get the series out, or like try to get it finished. You know what I mean?
From what
Which
I've
I
heard,
think
he
is very
wrote
honorable.
Few notes, which is where they're having issues because they don't have notes for the story.
Which actually brings me to, so the series in question that you guys didn't know, Akame ga Kill, I can like give you like a brief talk about what the series is.
Yeah,
Because because I'll be honest, at first, that's the series that me and my best friend got to meet each other, and that's the reason why I'm back into anime now.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah. So basically, the whole plot is that there's this group of assassins. It's a group of assassins who are trying to overthrow a tyrannical empire. And each of the characters has their own unique little tool that they use to go against the empire called Tegu, or Imperial Arms in the dub. where it's these special weapons created by the monsters and creatures surrounding the area, surrounding the world. And there's some of these are like really powerful, some of them are stupid as fuck. But it's a great series, but also there's a huge fucking body count.
Gotcha.
Like people die in it a lot.
All right.
And if I had to rank the anime myself in that list, it'd probably be, if the anime is A tier, the manga is fucking S tier. Because the anime, they like towards the last couple episodes, they kind of steered away from the manga, but that was mostly because the manga itself wasn't finished when the anime was still airing. So they had to literally create the ending from scratch.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
they pulled a Full Metal Alchemist.
yes. And I'm really hoping that they get Akame ga Kill gets the brotherhood treatment, because it definitely deserves it.
All right. You got anything else, Spectre, before I pull Seth in?
No, that's it. Before I go on a nerd fucking rant. All right, peace out, guys. Much love.
Spectre. Thank
Steven the Maggot. Peace out.
Oh, fuck, he left before I could kick him. Shit.
Just act like you did. Just act like you did.
Yeah, just pretend. Okay.
Yeah.
Seth is gonna be the last one, and then I gotta go. I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi,
What
Seth.
the fuck? Oh, that's your like coming in noise. Oh, that's right.
I was like, hi, Miku. You know,
Nice.
like Miku.
Anyway, Hatsune Miku.
yeah. I'll make it brief. Okay? Because honestly, it's so subjective. I don't mind your list too
Okay,
much.
first things first. Aren't you supposed to be on a break? What's that?
I am on a break. But
Are you on a break right now?
I'm
Is that
visiting
what you're-
family.
I'll kick you.
I'm visiting family, and they're all asleep, so I get to be online a bit.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. What you got, Seth?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so the only gripe I have is why is Bleach so low? Because that's like a staple.
Mid.
It's shonen, and all shonens are kind of.
Oh, come on, but it's like it's one of the OG shonen. What about Naruto? Naruto's a shonen.
It's an S tier,
I got
okay?
outvoted on Naruto because Maggot has a knife, apparently.
Okay.
I have multiple.
Yeah, she is.
You know, I think we should judge the
kitchen
anime
set.
by the contents and not by their, labels as
Listen,
shonen.
I would agree with you. All right. But the thing is, like, what am I gonna do?
Beth is not scared of the knife. She's not. She wants me to knife her.
Yeah.
Well, I like Naruto. I like Naruto a lot, but I also like Bleach
say
a lot.
that Bleach is a freaking mess in terms of the story because the guy who wrote it didn't care what the story was because his entire motivation is draw cool stuff. Like,
Okay, yeah, I think it's not that much of a mess if you just take out the 4 million filler episodes and filler arcs.
Okay, but
according to the writer, it's a mess because he didn't care.
Well, okay, Seth, because I'm about to, like, after I finish One Piece, I only have like 200 episodes left. After I finish One Piece, I'm going to pick up Bleach and I'm going to watch it. Do you recommend that I watch the filler too, or do you think that I should skip the filler?
No, skip the filler. There's certain arcs, there's certain filler arcs that you need to skip. I think episode like 80 to episode about 100.
Yeah.
Like
I've heard
those
that.
like 20 episodes are just like this weird fucking arc that makes no fucking sense. And if you watch it, it will like bring down the anime like 80%.
Oh yeah, I remember my first interaction with Bleach ever was I was watching it on Toonami as a young small bean, and I was really confused because I always thought that like Bleach was a very serious like kind of anime, and then there was one episode, like the one episode I watched, they're up in the air and they're playing volleyball with like the bad guys, and there's like a whole thing about like them like playing volleyball or something, and I just was like very confused. Like I was like,
it's filler.
I was like, how does this? Like, what's happening? Like I don't even understand.
It's filler. Like that's why you need to skip it because it doesn't make sense.
I wouldn't skip any of the filler just because it's funny.
I gotta suffer. I almost feel like I should, like because I actually said, the reason why I asked that is because I've heard this from everybody that I've asked. Everybody says pretty much the same thing as you did, which is like, don't do it. Like there's no reason to. I kind of want to because like
Okay.
I kind of want to see how silly it gets.
Okay, so here's the thing. There are some, like, the one-off episodes that are filler can be good. There's episode 111 is like a football filler, and it's like fucking goated, okay? So it's like, some of them are worth it, but the arcs that are filler, like the filler arcs, you need to skip those because it just destroys every single character ever.
Okay.
The filler arcs were garbage, but I will say, filler episodes can be great sometimes. Like the best episode of Dragon Ball Z is the one where they learn to drive cars. Like that's
pretty based actually.
I agree. I think that one, and then the one where they teach Videl how to fly. I think they're like very fillery. There's nothing really going on, but it's just fun.
Filler can be great, man.
Filler's great. No, okay, I have a whole fucking thing. Filler, look. See, the thing is, people have like disagreements about what filler is, right? Like, because to some people, to manga purists, filler is anything that is in the anime that is not in the manga, right? But then there are people who talk about filler in terms of like narrative, and for that, it's more like it's not the main story. It's something that's not important. Like, I'm pretty sure Goku and Piccolo learning how to drive, I think that was in the manga, but it was like a few panels. It wasn't like a huge big thing. So you can classify that as filler because for the story, it doesn't really matter if like Goku and Piccolo learn how to drive or not.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything for the story. You
I
know?
think I define it like when it's stuff just put in to like sort of like fill the time, like it's fluff.
Yeah,
it's just
it
like,
is. It's
People make too big of a deal of filler. Okay. As a
I don't mind
diehard
filler.
Naruto fan, don't skip the filler.
Some of the best. Some of the best.
I don't
Naruto
mind
stuff is
filler. It's just Bleach's filler is terrible.
Bleach's filler
Naruto's
is
filler.
You're not wrong, but really just the arcs. The filler arcs are terrible because no one knew where the story was going to go because the guy who was writing it was tired of writing it, and they didn't know if they were actually going to get him to write anything else.
Yeah.
And yet he went for another like 5 million chapters.
Yeah. Last thing about filler, I plan on making a video about this at some point because it's something that nobody has ever pointed out as far as I can tell. So if any of you people steal my idea, I'm finding you. But there's an episode of Naruto. It's a filler episode. It's a very, very fillery episode, and it happens like very early on in Naruto anime. They find this thing in the middle of the woods. Like Naruto pretty much like contracts this thing, like it just jumps on its back. It's called an ambu, and it's like this weird like I don't know bear bird thing, and it just like attaches himself to its back, and it's just like ambu, and it's really fucking annoying. And Naruto hates it, right? And the whole episode, he's like just trying to get rid of this thing, and then he finds out that the thing is actually like a baby, and then there's like a mom, and he's got to go off, and he's got to like help the mom, and then like he gets whatever, and he learns to like throughout the episode, he learns to use the ambu, like to fight better and stuff like that, and he's like, oh, it's not so bad having him on his back. And by the end of the episode, he's like really at the end of the episode, he basically has to give an ambu to every single person in the village, and then finally solves the problem, of the ambu, and then the ambu leaves and goes off with its mother and its family and lives happily ever after, and Naruto's very sad about it. So,
of course,
I love this. I love this filler because it's goofy and it's silly and it has some fun like action moments in it, but it's also foreshadowing for the entire fucking series. Talking about like his whole relation with Kurama and what happens in like in the war arc and everything. It literally plays out exactly how that episode describes, and I think that's really cool filler. Like I that's something that even at the time, not understanding the full context, I really enjoyed. But then seeing the whole scope of the whole anime, it's like, wow, that's really cool that they did that right there. So
yeah, that's good filler. There's good filler. I don't skip like Naruto's filler. I just skip Bleach's.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. You got anything else, Seth?
No, that's it. Also, no. Watch No Game No Life.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, no. I take that back. Don't watch it.
I'll watch No Game No Life, and then I'll have no life.
All right.
I'm stealing that.
No, don't watch
Too late.
Don't watch
I already
it.
have no life.
Actually, the light novel is good. The anime isn't that great.
All right. Well, love you, Seth. You have a good break.
Yes, thank you. See you.
Good
stream.
I'm stealing your DM.
All right, guys. Well, I am getting tired, and I'm gonna probably head out here in a minute. But you two, got any last thoughts?
Well, I'm curious. How do your friends do they think we're crazy, or like what's the deal? Like, are they?
Do you think they were crazy? They're crazy.
I don't think you're crazy.
Okay.
I am.
Know that you're
I am.
crazy. I experienced it firsthand.
Yeah. See?
But it's fine because it's not like any of the rest of us are fucking stable, guy. Like,
there you go.
The fuck
I'm
you
glad
want
we all
from
admit
it.
it. No, it's been fun. You know, I love talking about anime. I could go on and on and on and on and on and on.
Oh
and on
yeah,
about it.
yeah. I think you and Tim could have you three especially could have deep conversations over
We
it. Trust
know.
me.
No,
Yeah.
no. I would walk away and let them talk. Yeah, I would walk away.
Yeah, probably me too. Honestly.
I mean, that's fine. I'll just talk to DMX. It's whatever. I don't fucking care.
Yeah. We can have a real conversation.
Are you guys gonna kiss too?
No.
Maybe.
No.
We might.
Anyway.
Ew, stop.
So what do you think,
Gross.
Tim? Did you have fun?
No.
No. No. Yeah, no fun at all.
No.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Me either. This was really gay. Please.
All right, guys.
We'll come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we can find everything that we're looking for. Hey, there's always room for you if you want to be my friend. We are on a cruise.
Where
I don't have friends.
Kick him.
Pirate bullshit.
No, I'm being ready to leave.
Maggot, please don't kick.
I didn't. I literally didn't.
She never really kicks him. He's just him leaving the call. He does it on his own.
Damn it. Maggot always kicking me and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
man.
Whatever you can tell yourself, buddy.
Thank you to everybody who came out tonight, and to Timmy and to my wifey Kelly, and to you two especially for coming out here tonight. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I think that this was a lot of fun. I think that this was a good conversation too, and a good eye opener for like me specifically, as to me still learning anime and stuff like that, and what to look for and not look for, and that kind of thing. So, yeah, I think that this was really fun.
I think the tier list taught me that there's not enough fucking hours in the day.
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
True.
Right.
True. Very, very true.
I'm just happy. I'm just really hoping none of us get canceled for anything we've said here today.
True.
You
I
know?
hope I get. I wish a bitch would.
Well,
I wish a bitch would.
Apparently, Peepaw clipped the 18
Yeah,
seconds video.
he
that we
did. He did clip.
Peepaw did?
Max, yeah.
If someone wants to cancel me, they can certainly fucking try.
They can try to cancel me too. Oh well, if they do, they do.
I'm
Alrighty.
kind of confused on what people I was even clipping here, to be honest.
I
but,
haven't watched it yet. I plan on watching it after stream, and I can look at it. But alright, you two. Well, thank you so much, and I will talk to you both soon. Thank you.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.
Gay. Bye.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you again so much for everybody coming out here tonight. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I don't have any planned streams for the rest of the weekend. Probably going to be back on Monday, possibly. Don't know yet that for sure. Whoops. Don't know that for sure yet, but that is a possibility. Oh yeah, I got to read the donations. Thank you, Pidgey. I apologize. Pidgey for 420. Thanks to the power of standing, schizophrenic, and superpowered Japanese Hulk Hogan DNA, we'll contrive and plot hole our way into a victory that'll make all those Tumblr uses turn into Niagara Falls and notify their nearest police department. Thank you for that, Pidgey. Pidgey for 420 again. And as we venture and traverse through this tier list of shocks, gasps, and moans, gigantic tits, and ridiculous haircuts, our heroes have discovered that they've proven their lack of virginity more than Michael Alberto ever can. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's great. Keffel's Lost Testicle. I am disappointed that no one has watched Fate/Zero. You all deserve to sit down and watch it just for the animation and fight choreography. Also, the studio made Demon Slayer. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Let's see here. And the last one from Pidgey for 420. We might be going to hell for this stream, but hey, on the bright side, they show ghost stories in hell. So, see you guys at the watch party. I'll bring some extra monsters and some retard repellent. Remember, the code word to enter is Faye Band. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. Alright, I love every single one of you. Thank you again so much. You guys have a wonderful night, and we will see you either on Monday or Tuesday for sure. Bye, guys.
Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. Here I never let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone.